Girl Bella.
Hi babes, it's me, Shannon B for BrownGirlBella. I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. My brand is all about high-end luxury, but I also do mid-tier reviews as well as for my bargain bellas, drugstore brands as well. I do makeup and skincare and show you what things you should spend your money on and which things you should simply toss away. There's something here for everyone and there's something here for you. Come join me, be a Bella, and let's get BELLAfied. What's up, my babes? What's going on? It's your girl, your favorite neighborhood brown girl. What is going on? How is everybody? I don't know about you, but I'm hype. It must be, the change in like scenery. It's now 7 p.m. Eastern time versus my 2 o'clock. I'm in an evening vibe. I just had a great time fellowshipping with my fellow sorors of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I had a great time hanging out with them. So much so that I missed my other appointment, but we'll get to that in a moment. But I have my girl here, my little sis. I see her backstage getting all BELLAfied. I see you, boo. I see you. Come on up here and hang out with me. Here's
Hey.
Hey, doll. Wait.
Hey.
I have to get ready. Hang on a second. I was like, for my girl, I got to show out, right?
Oh, you got your headband?
So hold please. I was like, I gotta bring my headband back. Y'all don't know
I
nothing
almost
like
put
this.
a sparkly one, but I have so many colors in my head.
I see. You're giving me all the mermaid vibes in the world today.
Yeah. Because I also almost did this gold one because
Wait, that's pretty.
Yeah.
You know what, sis? I need a silver one. We're gonna talk about that in a moment.
I'm gonna have to go to the fabric store because I don't have a lot of shiny fabric left.
Oh, you know what? I was like, why can't I put this on? It's because I had to clip banana in my hair.
I almost put this one on too, but I was like, that might be a little too much with all this hair. Like,
I know.
When I did the colored hair, it really limits what I can do,
I know. But we're gonna fix this because this is not.
How are you gonna get that?
The next commercial break, I'll put it on properly.
What I did was I
have to lift it up and then put
it through like all over my head and then I pushed it back.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be at a commercial break because right now it's hot. Woo!
Yeah, I have my AC on. How was your day?
Busy. I was up and out from early this morning. I went and I got my lashes done. I don't know if you see my
Ooh.
lashes are in. I'm being real fancy and real extra. I had I had a gift certificate and I still had money on it. So I was like, okay, let me just go into the city, get it done. And while I was there, I was like, okay, let me make a whole thing of it. So I went to Harlem, ate some soul food, had some chicken and waffles. And then one of my sorority sisters actually lives next door to where we were. And so we went next door to her house and we sat back and we started talking and gabbing. And I thought it was 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I got time to go and see Winston and Leo. It's like 3 o'clock. When he texted me, when Watson texted me, it was 4 something. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's 4 o'clock. So I was like, I can't even go. I have to go and like walk Brooklyn, feed her, walk her, and then get on live. So I was like, we're gonna have to have a special day where it's just all I'm doing is just seeing them. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. All right. But before we get into everything, and I want to talk to you about what you're doing and what's going on with your channel and, the whole Mo Says So. I want to talk about all of that too. And we're going to get to makeup and we're going to get to talking about how 2022 is like killing people left and right. I'm like, who going to die this day? Who going to die now? It's Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. But first, let's say hi to everybody, right? You know how I say
Yeah.
you know how I say hi to everybody. So let's
Plus, Vern's just dropped some money in the chat.
we got some money in the chat. Hey, we got some money in the chat. Hey. So yes, we got all of that to talk about and dance to. Let's go. I'm so glad I got somebody to dance with now. I got a dance partner. Let's go. Who's in the house tonight? Hey, come on, y'all. Who's in the house tonight? Making everybody feel all right. Hey, come on, y'all. Wednesday, hey, boo. Hey. I love it. Hey, did you keep Bella in the Bronx? No, Bella was still in Harlem. Hey. Come on, Lori. Hey, Lori's in the house. Woo, come on, y'all. Hey. Come on. Hey. TT, come on, TT. Hey, come on, Bougie. Come on, Brigade Bougie. Hey, let's go. Who else is in here? Ooh. Hey, this Burns. Good evening, Queen. What's going on? Watching. Hey, Mama J. Welcome in. There goes that super sticker. Hey, Burns. There goes that super sticker. Hey, ¿qué pasa? Oh, my amiga. What's up from the west side? West side is in the house tonight. West side is in the house tonight. Come on, y'all. Woo! Who else is in here? B-Ray Family Entertainment. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yes, hey. Bombs in the house tonight. My baby of the month is in the house. What's up, Rod? Hey. I love it. What's up, everybody? Mama J said, now that's fun. Hey, come on. Pump it up. 100 rounds. I see you. Hey, we see you and your abs. Welcome in the house, sir. DC, yeah. Oh, yay! Woo! Oh, come on. A little something to contribute to the party. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is this the first time you're actually in a live stream of mine, not on camera? Is this the first time that you've been to a Bella Brigade party? We party hardy here.
And this is our first one. Oh.
Woo! You in for a treat. Come on.
We as we say in the Caribbean, when me and my big sis get together, we have no behavior. No behavior. None.
None. Zero. Zero. We cut up. We cut up. But let me give him a little serenade for my $25 holla. Because we like coins here. We love coins. Everything that I get goes back into this channel. And I appreciate every dollar. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Hey, come on, y'all. Fish Ranch Home. If you have not subscribed to me, come on over to the Bella Brigade. My membership starts at 99 cents. Come on over. Goes up to $9.99 for those bougie days. Wait, I know what you're talking about, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got it. I love that you finally opened up your membership, sis. I'll be right over there. Yeah, she said her membership is opened up, Burns. That's what she said. Hey, Heather, you in the child's in the house. Hey, Heather, you in the child's in the house. Oh, hey, honey, how are you? Hey. Yes. I know, same here. Hey. Come on, y'all. Sunday night. You gotta get ready for work tomorrow.
Not
That's
me.
right. Not you. Well, I work right over here. So I can roll out of bed tomorrow. But tonight,
I got a lot to do tomorrow, though.
Hey, we got a new member in the house. Hey, in the house tonight. New member in the house tonight. Hey, new member in the house tonight. New member in the house tonight. Hey, new member in the house tonight. New member in the house tonight. Hey, new member in the house tonight. New member in the house tonight.
New member.
Woo! Yes. And I'm coming over there too, sis. Boom. All right. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling good today. You feeling good today, Mo?
I slept all day.
So you up and you ready?
No, I'm ready to go back to sleep. This neighbor on this side was burning something. This neighbor on that side was burning something. And I fell asleep and I woke up with no voice.
Oh
But I was like,
no.
you know what? You know what? Y'all can't dull my shine. Y'all can't keep me down. I will still go on Brown Girl Bella's live, even if
Woo!
I fall asleep live on the YouTubes for everybody to see me. I'm gonna be there.
Yes, honey. And I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. So we didn't even talk about what kind of look we're doing today. I
Look,
brought out what
we
you
remembered. We were supposed to do this last week,
last week.
and we forgot. We both forgot. So the fact that we
Wait,
remembered.
wait, I gotta address this one point though, because Rod said I had to become a bougie babe, even though I'm not bougie. I know that's right. Come on through. Verns is dancing. Yes, welcome to the bougie. Welcome him to the bougie babe. Show him all the emojis. Show him a good time. I love it. Okay, yes, I did not plan anything. I took out some things that I played with, but I haven't really like dived into it all the way. And so I was like, okay, I can play with these. Most of it is the Bridgerton.
Okay.
So I have the blush palette, which again, we're going to talk about mother in this Bridgerton because now that I have it, I've seen other reviews and I've reviewed it and tested it myself. I know I got like a burst of energy when I came into the house. And now I'm like, woohoo! I'm drinking my water, so I'm hydrating and minding my business for now, because we're gonna get into people's business. At least, what's been going on in the news in a moment. However, yes, feeling good, feeling energized. And being with my babes always makes me feel good. And then my cut up sister is here. I mean, like y'all know on a regular I cut up. But then when my little sister Mo is in the house, oh, we cuts up. We cuts up.
Oh
So I love it, girl. I love it. So you giving me Black Mermaid vibes again because you be slaying this.
Look,
This
okay,
look,
we
honey.
all know that I'm Black Mermaid. So
Yes,
I went for the hair, okay? I went for the hair.
yes,
Um,
honey.
it's it's
I
it can.
I see purple. Is that purple or dark blue?
Let me tell you.
Go.
So I every time my aunt comes down for Christmas, she gets me hair. So last year I got passion twist hair, and let me tell you, the hair y'all have over there in the States in the beauty salon is
Yeah.
always better than the hair we have down here in St. Lucia. So I
Oh.
actually had an inspiration pic of Alicia Keys. She did a look like this, but she did like really tiny braids. It looks so good. So good. But I'm not about to sit down and do really tiny braids in my hair, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time doing box braids. So I have this blue. So this is like a really dark blue.
Yeah.
And then I have this pink.
I love.
And I have this like a turquoise.
Yes.
So that's the three colors I did. And then if you look right here, what I did with this one was I mixed the pink and the blue together, which
Mm-hmm.
looks so good, but you lose so much hair when you're mixing the two colors
Mm-hmm.
that I was like, okay, I like it, but I'm not going to mix more hair because, like I told you, this hair flew in on JetBlue, and I'm not about to run out of hair.
Come on, jet blue hair.
I'm not
That
about to
has
run
to flown in.
This hair was flown in on JetBlue, but I'm not about to run out of hair. And I have so much hair left because this is the color my aunt did for herself.
Ooh.
This
Ooh,
is
that's
what she
pretty.
did, and she didn't use all of hers, so I have all of this. Plus, I have like some good chunks of these too. So we know
Ooh.
another
We're gonna have
stylist
fun with that hair. That hair got flued out.
And so it's been a month. Also, it's been a month. It has
Oh,
been a
nice.
month I have washed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did, because on Mondays I go live on Twitch and I do
Uh-huh.
my hair. So I took out all of the edge
Uh-huh.
and I redid this one, and then I haven't taken this one out. So I'll redo this tomorrow.
Okay.
Hence, you just take a little headband and we just, ta-da-da. No one knows.
No,
Nope, nobody knows.
exactly. It's a look. It's a
Who
style.
knows? No one.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going full mermaid in the head. So I'm gonna keep
Yes.
it in at least another 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
because I did this all myself and I did like the bulk of it live on Twitch.
Nice.
And so,
I
we got,
I have no idea like what the Twitch is. We're gonna talk about how to get on Twitch and all of
look,
that good stuff. Is that like just for gaming or do you do
it's
like
for everything, but to be
okay?
honest, I feel as though unless you're really big on there,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is better. Like YouTube pays better. Like
Mm-hmm.
YouTube pays better ad wise anyway. So when I got on Twitch, the only thing is it's easier to get monetized on Twitch.
Ah.
So you just need like 50 followers, which is like subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
and then you need to stream for a total of 8 hours on like maybe like 5 different days or something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
boom, you monetize.
Oh.
So you can get monetized real fast,
Mm-hmm.
but like from the ads, you don't make that much money, and then you're supposed to try and get subscribers, which is like YouTube memberships,
Mm-hmm.
and then from that you get like money, but again you have to get to the $100. And when
Right.
I wasn't on YouTube, I wasn't on Twitch either because I wasn't on anything
Mm-hmm.
literally. So I'm just like, I've made it past $50 and I just feel bad leaving that $50 for them. It's like I'm gonna hang out and see if I can make it to $100 and actually get my money, and then I might not do Twitch again because I
Okay.
might focus on YouTube because
Mhm.
it's just I'm stretched too thin. I'm stretched
Yeah.
too thin. But
Mhm.
for now, because I changed about my channel and stuff, I can just do hair stuff on there, and I can do hair stuff on there when I'm not making, if I like pull out of their monetization.
Mhm.
I can still pop in here and there and just do hair stuff
Mhm.
and not feel like I should be, trying to make the money.
Right. Right. Welcome to those who came in. I see
Yeah.
Michelle Finley's in the house. Hey, Soror.
I see Laurie saying hi to
Hi,
Toya.
Tammy. Yes.
Hey, same shade twin.
Hey, Burns. Prince Daniel's in the house. Hey, sir. Welcome
Hey.
in. Birthday coming soon, 2/4.
Whoop,
Okay. Whoop,
whoop,
whoop.
whoop,
Birthday party at DC Divas. Hey, Prince Daniel, welcome in. Love to wave. Love to travel with Wave. Hey. Hey, doll. Thank you for coming. I'm loving that you're showing your roots, but I'm not ready. We staying with brown or purple for a while. Listen, can I tell you, every other day I'm like, I'm tired of this gray. And then I'm like, okay, I like it. I'm tired of this gray. Oh, I like it. So it depends on what day of the week you catch me. I either love it or hate it. But I
Mm.
think I might take the twist out this week. That was the plan, but now I'm just
Oh.
lazy. So I'm like, I want to take them out because I want to like let my hair breathe. I want to give it a nice hair mask and sit under for a good while. And then I want to blow it out and leave it straight for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see.
Look, on the day you have the energy is whatever you're in the mood for, and you have a lot of twists
Exactly.
there. You have a lot of twists there because
I
people
have a
are
lot
like,
of hair. Like
people.
I didn't realize. Hang on, I got to sneeze. Yes, that was a sneeze. Yes, that was a sneeze. Yes, I was teased mercilessly. Still am about my sneeze. I
Look,
can't help it.
I have a really loud old man sneeze, and I
Oh
got
no.
teased for it. So
Hey, lovely peace. Hey, sis. Oh, I got this. That lovely piece made. Where is it? Oh, I put it up there. Okay. Next commercial break, I'm gonna show y'all what she made. Me and another channel member. Where is B?
ooh, Jenna LaRue is in the house.
Oh yay. Okay, I gotta get to that part in the show. But stay here, lovely peace, because I want to show your beautiful jewelry that you made us. And before I forget, I said it in your live stream. I don't know if you saw it, but Greek love and sympathies for DC, the Purple Diva, and all of the members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated on the loss of your international president. Our
Oh my
hearts are with
gosh.
you. Listen, 2022. I want to beat her. 2021, you know, I wanted to beat her ass. But
Look,
2022,
I'm still calling all these years 2020 because
yeah,
that's when it started.
yep.
Like for me, it started January 3rd, 2020. I went to work and they said, here's your check, bye.
Yo. I think this whole decade is gonna be crazy.
I can't take a decade.
Yeah, it's this whole 20 whatever decade. Nah, I ain't fooling with them. I ain't fooling with
Can't
them.
take
I'm
a
taking my
decade. I was like,
vitamins. I'm drinking my water. Like, what else do I need to do?
spin around 3 times, throw salt over your shoulder, knock on wood.
You know, something. Pray the rosary. I don't know. I don't know.
The chat is. Let me tell you right now,
He got
Bella.
flued in. Yeah, he got flued in on JetBlue.
I have never seen your chat just
Yeah,
flying
yeah,
like that. How
yo,
are you gonna keep up?
it's popping. I'm trying to get the
Look,
Granny's Garden. My Granny's Garden. Hello, beautiful. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I think after my birthday, I'll go back to purple straight box braids, but keeping the curly purple box braids until then. I love it. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Toy. What's in the house? Michelle said, I can't even do a braid. My daughter always said that she felt that her hair always looked like she had a white mother. Oh my God. Oh my God. But yo, can I just tell you though, straight facts. There was this lady that lived downstairs from us in our brownstone. She had the first floor and she was Caucasian, but that sister, her hair was always laced. She had the box braids. She had like the braids always going back. She did her own hair. I was like, you know what, sis? I might have to come and see you.
Look, when I was in college, one of my professors was
Uh-huh.
married to a white woman, and their daughter's hair. I was like, I told one of my professors, I was like, can you tell Professor so and so's wife that I will do her child's hair for free? I have done kids' hair. They don't need to sit still. I will show her how to do her child's hair. Because you can't be having your baby out there with their cornrows so stale that you could put cornrows from all the hair peeking out. Like, that's not a good look. Come on now. I know you love
The
your
hair's supposed to
baby.
be in the braid, not outside of the braid.
You know how your braid gets like a little fuzz when you have the
Yes.
cornrows? It gets a little fuzz and then it gets more fuzz and more fuzz. And
Mhm.
then you're like, I
Time
can't
to
go into
go.
the street like that.
Yes.
No, that lady would have a baby. I don't, you know what? I'm not going to talk bad about the lady. She was probably doing her best. She had 2 kids. I was just like, I'll show you how to do your kids' hair. I will show you how to do your
Exactly.
kids' hair so your baby don't cry when you're doing your baby's hair, you know?
Uh-huh.
And
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
And spray some detangler in there, finger detangle. You got, like, to be fair, my mom would be like, sit still, don't move your head.
Oh,
But
please. My mother had no patience with my hair.
My mom had all the patience, but she'd be like, and you better stay there. But like when same mom would be like, no, you move with them when I'm doing a baby's hair. So like baby turns like this, you're all over here doing the hair, and it's fine. It's fine.
My mother would be like cracking me upside the head with the comments. Stay still, stay still, pulling. Like that's how I got tender-headed. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to my grandmother's house because she had more patience with hair than you do. And as soon as I started letting my grandmother do my hair flourished. It flourished.
Like my mom wouldn't tug really hard or anything like this. She just wanted you to keep your head where she put it. And I would always sit on the floor between her legs, and I would put my arms over her thighs. And to this day, she hates that. She hates it. She's like, your arms, they're so warm. I swear to God. To God, she still does not like. She's sitting on the couch, and I go like, "Can you do this?" And she's like, "No, I'll stand. You sit."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Shout out to anybody who's tender-headed. Like, let me know in the comments if your mother like pulled and tugged at your hair. Like, it got so bad when I saw the straightening comb on the stove, I was like hiding. I would be in the closet like crunched down.
Let me tell you, Bella, I don't think we're ever gonna catch up with the chat or put makeup on our face.
All right. DC said everybody's on Twitch. So I need to get on Twitch. She said everybody's on Twitch. That is a ground backup platform. Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let me tell you,
I guess
don't
it's
hurt.
good backup platform.
It's just like it's more time, you know? You only got so much time.
Well, I said he going on Twitch.
Oh my God, your chat is just going.
Oh my God, this is so good. Good backup. Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Welcome in, Toys. Burn, say hello to everybody. Bright family. Hey, the Bright family. BF in the house. You shared me out. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. My granny's garden said hello to Burns. Yes, thank you all for being here. Yes. Where's my Rosie? Rosie is on. Oh, here's Rosie. New and improved, the big mama. The big mama. She's still in the house. Everybody saying hi to the Bright family. Who else is in here? Hey, Norland's girl says she tender-headed, even with the hot comb. Yes, girl. I used to run from that hot comb.
Look, my mom straightened my hair.
Bob and weave.
My mom straightened my hair once for my graduation. And like she had nightmares from the hot comb, so it was just one for my high school graduation. And if I tell you, parts of my hair didn't revert back to curly. Parts of my hair stayed straight and had to grow out. My mom was like, I am never straightening your hair ever again. But now I got this electric straightening brush that I love.
Okay, yeah, I heard those are really good. Hey, what is P? You recite your poems on Club. Okay, I'm on Clubhouse too. So look me up, BrownGirlBella. I'm BrownGirlBella everywhere. It's the BGB experience. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget, give me those thumbs up and share me out if you can. Of course, working in the background. I know, sis. Same here. Brooklyn. Brooklyn's right here. Brooklyn's birthday is when is her birthday? This week. When is it? It's the 27th, which is Thursday. So part of my after dark will be dedicated to Miss Brooklyn for her 12th birthday. Yes, it's good. Clubhouse is good. I like it, but I had to turn my notifications off because it just kept giving me this one's on, that one's on, this one's on, that one's on. I was like, no, I can't. So I turned the notifications off, but I think it's a great platform. And I'm gonna do a version of After Dark there because there you can like, really cut up. Y'all know I like to cut up. So I want to hang out over there. I told y'all I'm crazy. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with all of you. I think I'm at the end. Hey, yep, Brooklyn's here. Brooklyn is here. Yes. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So, what kind of makeup are you doing? Because we didn't even start a look yet.
I don't have any idea. Let me tell you, I went in the bathroom to wash my sponges,
Mm-hmm.
and because I'm not feeling well, like using cold water just hurts me a little bit. So I put
Oh.
the kettle on so I could have warm water to wash my sponges.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walked into the bathroom. It was full of smoke. So I was like, okay, I'll do it in the kitchen. I come back to the kitchen and then I completely forget. So then at like 7:30, half an hour before we come, and I'm like, I didn't wash my sponges.
Oh no.
So I washed all of my sponges, but all of my makeup is right here. Like this is all my makeup.
Yes, I'm bringing
So
out my brushes
so
because
I can
Mhm.
do anything really. I don't have anything new or I do have some Mother Pat. I haven't really
Oh.
kept up with what's in Bridgerton.
Mhm.
So I do have I have this oldie but a goodie Mother Pat.
Oh yes.
And then I also have this.
Oh.
But I also have some colored rain that I could use.
Oh.
I have because she's coming out with some new stuff, right?
Yes, I heard that.
I have Safari Rain,
Ooh, that's pretty.
and I
I like
also
that green in there. Jada says she on Twitch too. Okay, I gotta get Twitch now.
my name. I'm on Twitch as Yoga with Mo. I haven't decided what
Switch
I'm
it
gonna
over.
do with my Twitch, and
Okay.
I also have the
Hey,
Colored Rain
Shannon.
Tower.
Oh, the power one.
Yeah, but I feel as though what's the color scheme
Hey, emotion.
of the Bridgerton? I feel as though I should use this, don't you?
Yes, I love that, and I love that color in the center. Is that a green?
Yeah, it's like a satiny green.
Ooh, ooh, that's pretty.
Let me swatch it for you. It's like a olive green. It's like a
Mhm.
satin. So like
Oh yeah.
that's how it looks on my
No
finger.
worries.
Let me turn down the light a little bit. So that's how it looks, and then see, kind of has like a little bit of a gold
Uh-huh.
shift. You see it? It has like a little
Yeah.
shift of gold. Kind of a little bit like the elf palette. Oh my god, I haven't been in here in so long that this like cracked. Because when I was really sick last year, I wasn't playing with my
Hey, what
makeup
is
or
he? I don't
anything.
know where he is. He might be working. I don't know.
So it's kind of similar to this green in
Oh
the elf
yes.
palette.
Okay.
Oh, this has dried out a bit.
Really? The hot jalapeno?
So that's the two next. That's the two.
That's pretty.
So that's the colored rain, and that's the elf. And I guess I
Who's not
can.
talking to me, Brown girl? Who's not talking to me, Jada? You talking about DOD?
So this is the elf right there.
Uh-huh.
The colored rain like is definitely like
That is so pretty.
prettier.
Shy. Hey, Shy. She said that's a pretty greenish gold color. Yeah, that is beautiful.
So I'll use the safari rain.
Okay.
I'll
And then
use
what are
that.
you going to use for base?
Well, we don't have a lot of options over here, you know. Our options are really limited. We really only got 4 options. So I got the lip bar, the
Uh-huh.
tinted, the skin tint. I got
Hi, Leah. Welcome in. The
I
MAC.
got MAC
Uh-huh.
Face and Body, which is like,
Mm-hmm.
a oldie and a goodie. And I got these 2 Revlon Candids.
Okay. I think I have a Revlon, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, please. Let me go look.
those are what I have. That's it. Like, that's it for my phone. I also have this L'Oreal foundation. I don't know if you can still hear me, but it's way too
Yeah, I
pale
can
right
still hear
now
you.
because I went outside.
No.
I went outside, so it's too pale now.
Uh-oh. So I have, let me turn my camera back on. So I have
Yeah,
this
Toy.
one by
Yeah.
Candid, but as you can see, it exploded. So oh, yours exploded.
I have the original, but
What in the world?
I also have the glow.
Oh, okay.
I
I
have
never,
the
I
glow
didn't see
formula
that
as well.
one.
Yeah,
But
they came out with this
that is
afterwards.
hilarious that both of our tubes like look similar. What?
Because it has a pump. It's a tube with a pump. That's why.
It just leaks out every time.
It's a tube with a pump. That's why. I kind of learned my lesson with this one and try to be really good about like getting all, because when you do the pump, sometimes like a
Mhm.
little bit stays back inside the pump, and then when you store it, it just
Yes, it leaks out.
I would make a dirty joke, but it's too early.
I think we know where you were going. So I said the elf shadows are delicate.
They're so delicate.
Yeah.
They're so like I haven't touched this in months. I haven't touched this in months. They've been sitting up here in this
Mhm.
little thing I have. I have them up here,
Mhm.
and they've all, because I have them on the side,
Mhm.
and they've all like cracked a bit.
Oh no.
I mean, I live in the Caribbean. I'm used to things doing their own thing because of the humidity and stuff. Anyway, so what are you thinking for base?
Okay, so for me, this was in my January favorites, and I've really, really, really been loving this. This is the new by Yves Saint Laurent. It
Ooh.
is a glowy kind of like base. It's called Glow and Balm. But I love the smell. And usually fragrances and I do not get along, but this one is very light. As you work it into the skin, it dissipates so you don't smell the fragrance anymore.
So it's like a primer?
Yes, it's
Okay.
definitely a primer, but it works with every foundation I have. Now I'm gonna see, as you know, I don't usually do the drugstore brands, and I think this is still good. Let me smell it before I put it on my face. Yeah, I think it's still good.
I'm
Um,
gonna use Max Strobe Cream.
oh, nice. That used to be one of my jams.
I need to get a primer that's not glowy since all my makeup is just so glowy.
Uh-huh. So I said, get rid of that evil L'Oreal.
Oh, that's because I was in Toya was in my last live when I used this. I was live on Twitch and I was using this. And
Mhm.
let me tell you, when I put that on, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. It took so
Oh
much effort to like try and get it to try and get it me looking like decent in the end. I had to put so much powder and so much bronzer. It was bad.
no. No problem. Bye, sweetie. Are you leaving, Jada?
Bye, Jada, if you're leaving. Oh, she's on YouTube punishment. Well, you know what? If you have other
Oh.
duties, you gotta pay attention to those duties.
Mm-hmm. Just a brown
Look at
Bella had me
how.
wanted to Savage Fenty for that French vanilla cream bra, and Penny said that was not there, only the lime. Oh, oh no. Well, I told you I went to get that two-piece that I like, the black lacy one, and they didn't have it in my size.
Oh no.
They only had small or medium, and I got too much junk in my trunk for me. Those days are
Uh,
long gone. Those days are long gone with that medium. Can't do it. Right, family. Thank you.
Look, it happens. It happens. I used to be double extra small, and now I'm a medium. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
What are you gonna
What you gonna
do?
do?
Indeed, indeed. All right, so you ready to try this?
What are you doing? The Revlon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what color are you? Because you know me, I'm always some kind of nut.
I
So in
have
this
in this formula, I have
uh-huh.
540 walnut, and in this formula, I have 550 mocha.
Okay, and I'm 530 pecan. Some kind of nut.
Yeah.
Every black person for these
Always some kind of food, for sure. Some kind of food.
exactly fruit or nuts or
Um,
berries, some of the kind of stuff.
Let me see which sponge am I gonna use.
Yeah, my sweetie said I could be on YouTube until 8 p.m. while he watches his sports. Then it's back to him. He says I be hating on his team.
Okay, I don't.
Ah,
This is
it's
not gonna be on
true.
my face long, so.
Yeah, like I'm gonna wash it off afterwards. All right, here we go. I like that we're both like squinting, like
Look, look. This is going straight on our face. This is what it's gonna be today. Today is gonna go straight on our face. This is just how it's gonna be.
it's gonna go straight away, straight away.
That's a warm. Whatever pump. What is this?
Uh-oh.
Just picked up some sort of glitter somewhere.
I'm good, but if someone wants, I can slide them up a cup size because I'm sick of these things. What's Fenty's largest size in bras? That's a good question. I don't know what Fenty's largest size is.
Toya is in. This is a little red.
Yours is reading red. Mine is definitely reading yellow or like almost olive. It's not that.
Since I got the tan, everything is reading a little more red on my skin. But yeah, yours is definitely like more yellow olive.
Yeah. And it's not bad. I don't know why I don't use it as often.
Look, I have used the heck out of this. For a while, this is the only thing I had because my favorite foundation of all time is this discontinued Nearly Naked.
Oh.
And so I've been trying really hard to replace it, and that's why I had this. But the MAC Face and Body is the closest that comes to it, except it has sunscreen and the MAC Face and Body doesn't. So I actually like the MAC Face and Body best.
Okay. I
But
can't do MAC anymore with the foundations. It's a little too heavy for me to use.
Oh, you mean like as in coverage? Face and body is not a lot of coverage. It's not like
Okay.
the other Macs that have like, that are like the original Fenty. That's why face and body is my favorite. Like I can show you.
Okay.
It's super liquidy.
Oh, the Lakers.
Like if you look, I'm trying to be really careful because it's my non-dominant hand, but see?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And then like see?
Oh, it's really glowy.
I told you
It's
everything.
really glowy.
Everything I have is glowy, and then my skin starts with glow. I cannot do a matte look to save my life. I need to, at the very least, start
I have a matte formula that I love. And
at the very least, I need a primer that doesn't make everything glowy.
This one by Tom Ford is like the most matte formula I've ever tried. This is the soft traceless matte.
I can assure you 10 minutes on my skin, I'll put it on and everybody will be like, the glow, everything I put on my face is just so glowy.
This thing like sucked up my face. I was like,
really?
Very matte, very, very matte. Because like, I have combination skin, so my T-zone gets very, very oily.
It depends on the formula, how oily my skin gets. Which is why I liked this Revlon, because my skin didn't really get that oily with it.
They're talking about the Lakers in here.
But
Oh, good night. Thank you for coming in. Do come again soon.
Thanks for hanging out. But as you can see, I just glow.
Yes,
All I do is glow.
Tori said, I hate when they discontinue or reformulate stuff. I feel the same freaking way. It drives me crazy, especially when something has like a cult following. Like, why are you messing with it?
Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, some of us do not have many foundations. Up until they discontinued this, I had one foundation. One foundation was enough for me because this was the perfect color for my skin. I had one foundation. I had like 2 eyeshadows. Some of us don't need more, I just needed something to go over my sunscreen.
Right.
So I don't look like a ghost.
Right.
I don't know why they had to reformulate it. And that was back in 2016, 2015, when everybody was like full coverage. And I was like, who?
Why? Why?
You want me to do what?
Why? I don't want to be spackling on.
That was at the height of bake culture. I'm like, you want me to put all that yellow powder on my face? No, I'm not buying no yellow powder. No, I am not trying to look like a drag queen. No offense to drag queens. That's not what I'm going for.
Exactly.
I just want to just even out my complexion, cover up my sunscreen, and occasionally glam it up a little bit.
Exactly. Like, I feel like you need at least 3. You need one to like kick around and like, just be like a tinted moisturizer or something really light. Then you need something like, if you're going to work every day, you want, something that will last you. So like a medium coverage. And then for like special occasions, you can have like a full coverage, something that is going to last you all evening while you're dancing and eating and wiping your face and all of that good stuff. Now I feel like the market is just saturated with everything.
And for me, because of how my brain works, it just feels so overwhelming. And like because what I was looking for when I was trying all of these is something that I can put on that can look pretty natural, that I can teach a yoga class and it's gonna stay put.
Right.
And then I can just, what I used to do, like I used to splash water on my face after class, and then just like dab, dab, dab with some paper towels. So like a
Right.
lot of the makeup would stay put just because it's so hot and humid here. And then sunscreen everything because I'm about to go outside again. So I would sunscreen everything. And like some of the makeup you could still see through the sunscreen. So I would like sunscreen on a beauty blender, sunscreen everything. And then because like I would just have this, which is the lip bar face
Oh
palette.
yeah, lip bar.
And then I'll just like do this over
Dang,
my
you had
sunscreen.
tails on that.
That's the powder. The powder is done. I have a replacement though.
Okay.
And that I hit pan on that.
Hey,
At the same
Keisha.
time, I hit pan on my Maybelline Fit Me powder as well.
Oh wow.
Because I would, well, let me tell you, when you put your sunscreen over, by the time I got home, I might have like 3 layers.
Oh man.
Let me see. What should I do my eyebrows? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm doing my eyebrows next just because they're the most boring part of my routine, especially when I'm live. So I usually do this part while music or something is playing because I'm like, who could sit there and watch me put
But we could chat. We had a lot of topics to cover, and we haven't covered
we
any
haven't
of our
started
topics.
yet. I know.
So we could chat.
Toya said they reformulated the face and body too, but I think that's the lightest coverage they have. So she agrees with you on that. And then Keisha came in. Hey, Keisha.
Hey, Keisha.
Lovely Peace says use a banana powder for your face for when it is shiny. But I feel like my oils break through the powder too. What was that powder that everybody was using?
Sasha Buttercup.
That too, but there was another one.
Oh, that's what everyone was using here. This lady tried to sell me this big jar of Sasha Buttercup, but I was like, no. No.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, ma'am.
I just want something like if I'm going from one yoga class to the other to just powder like my T-zone up and go.
Yeah. Toya said, I used to love matte and now I can't deal. I have to mix something in. It makes my skin look older.
That is true, Toya.
Yeah, I can co-sign on that. I can co-sign on
that. True. That is true. That is true.
I can see where that is possible.
I don't normally do my eyebrows just because I'm lazy. But I did
formulate. The formula comes out worse. Yep.
Let me tell you. If the formula was working for you and they reformulate, it's just a mess. It's just like, why would y'all even?
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about all this nonsense that's been in the news lately. Where you want to begin first?
Which nonsense? Because there's been a lot of nonsense in the
news. I know. Let's talk pop culture first before we start talking about who 2022 has snatched up to the upper room. I'm with you, Pete 96. I like Queen by CoverGirl. Yes. And then they did, yep. Yeah, I liked the Queen foundation. That was really good. Yep, and the powders. Hey, TT. Use those emojis. I heard they were discontinued. I bought up the last ones at Dollar General. Oh, wow. Shannon, we need to roll like Mo and use these products. I know that's right.
That's because for the 4, how many foundations do I have? 1, 2, 3. If we count the L'Oreal, 4, 5. I have 5 foundations. How many y'all have? Also, I just be hopping on live
More than 5. More than 5. And
But
I
let me
want to get also, I want to get the new one by Charlotte Tilbury because I feel like that formulation looks good.
look. I wanted to try the Fenty skin tint. And then I also wanted to try Rare Beauty came out with something that everybody's
Yes.
loving.
I have their bronzer sticks. I was gonna do a deep dive of this later this week. I think that's coming out on either Wednesday or Saturday this week, a deep dive of this. And then I put it up against some of the other bronzers that I have that are kind of similar. I like it. Sneak peek. I like this bronzer. This one is called, let me tell you what this one's called. Oh my God, that's one thing, like Full of Life. And this is the color. I like it. It's very creamy. It blends like a dream. It blends so nicely. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to show you how it stacked up, or maybe didn't stack up, against some of the other bronzers that I have.
Yeah, where? So what did you want to talk about from the news? Where is my favorite concealer? Where you hiding, baby? Where you hiding?
All right, so let's start with Crazy Kanye.
Oh, look,
Announcing
I
that
don't know. I don't know
Mhm.
if you watch Encanto, but we don't talk about Kanye. No.
Because he's a nut. Like, why would you announce that you were not invited to your daughter's thing? Like, some things you can just keep for
let,
yourself.
let me give you a personal story. So I don't know, like if people in the chat know, but my brother went to watch the carnival parade
Mm-hmm.
in St. Lucia on a
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday. I had just flown to Washington D.C. on a Sunday, the Sunday night, and he was shot and killed. I promptly got back on a plane and flew back to St. Lucia because what else were you going to do? Huh?
Right.
You know, I wasn't there for work. Even if I was there for work, I hopped on a plane and I came back.
Uh-huh.
So, however, the following week we had the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
My father stood outside the funeral, outside, and someone says to him, "Why aren't you inside supporting your daughter?" And he goes, "I wasn't invited."
Sir.
And so, I know that type, and Kanye just wants attention. Kanye, everything always has to be about Kanye all the time. How Kanye wants, when Kanye wants, where Kanye wants. Everybody has to be worshiping Kanye, and if you're not doing that, you're not doing Kanye, so Kanye will be upset. Kanye, you live literally next door or across the street from your babies.
Exactly. Like, how do you not know where your daughter's celebrating her birthday?
What
How
we're
is that
supposed to believe
possible?
you? Get off your butt and walk across the street.
And find out the information. Or
Like,
guess what? Like, if you wasn't such a butthole, maybe you would know. But you acting crazy, talking about you want your wife back, and then you trying to diss her new man.
while you out with your new woman,
Exactly.
obviously posing for the camera, making up stories like you're more important than you actually are.
A mess.
We
So you doing
see you.
concealer next? All right, I'm gonna do concealer as well.
I
Keisha
don't
said,
know.
"Who we getting ready for? We getting ready for you, boo."
Look, when I did a live around Christmas and I did my makeup and then I went outside and my aunt who lives in the US, the one who flew in my hair on JetBlue,
Uh-huh.
she looks at me, she's like, "Where are you going?" Because I had been not well for a while, and so
Mhm.
she's like, "Well, why are you wearing makeup? And my mom's like, she only wears makeup for online. I think it was after our last live.
The last live.
My aunt was like, where are you going? And my mom's like, online. She only goes online. She only goes online. Because I don't put anything out there in this world, okay? Groceries, bills online. This is the lip bar, caffeine conceal, quick conceal caffeine. Yeah, quick conceal caffeine concealer. And let me tell you, it is my favorite concealer. It does everything I ever expected a concealer to do. It covers up the dark circles really, really well. And it's brightening. So like you see, it runs a little yellow. And then it stays put, but then when you blend it out, it blends really, really well.
Oh, nice.
And I know you like to laugh at my big brush that I use to blend it, but it works for me. And but it doesn't, like, you know, some of the concealers that blend really well, they share out. And it doesn't. It kind of just hangs out and just does what I want it to do. And I really love that. Like, I really love just about every product I've ever used from the lip bar. Because it just feels like it was made for me.
Yes.
But that being
I like
said,
the lip bar, actually. I like a lot of their products.
Yeah.
Have you tried the new LYS?
No, I do not have that much bougie makeup, okay? Okay. What I used to do when I was working is, because I teach yoga, I'd be done and I'd be like in town going home around like 10, 11 a.m., which is when the stores are just opening. So I would, or like sometimes I'd have time to kill between my first class and my second class. And then I'd go in and see what was on sale at the drugstore. And like, let me tell you, some of the bougiest makeup at this drugstore is e.l.f.
e.l.f. came out with a lot of good products.
Look, like hair, you get like e.l.f. You get e.l.f. You get your Revlon Color Girl, e.l.f. LA Girl, and then you get Sasha, and there's a couple other like black.
So he said, I have a sample of Sasha I have never used.
There's another brand other than Sasha that's like really, really popular hair.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name of that one. It was a banana powder. It's probably going to come to me after the live, and I'm going to have to pin it so you guys can hear it. Because, of course, my brain is not working right now.
But then, like, in some, like, other stores where people, like, travel overseas and bring stuff to sell, like, you might be able to get some Juvia's Place. But it is double the price.
Okay.
And I don't have that kind of money. I haven't had that kind of money in a long time.
No, I hear you.
If someone says any bougie makeup I have, it was a gift, and I am grateful for it. And I will happily use it.
So I said the news has been filled with nonsense, so she's over everything. Facts. Every time I turn around, something crazy has been happening. I told myself that I'm not buying not one more. I have more than 5 foundations she's talking about. But I know I decluttered some old ones and some samples. Okay, so listen, I am going to be doing a no holds bar decluttering because my goodness, I have so many lipsticks. I open a drawer one day and it's just filled with freaking lipsticks.
Look. Like I said, this is all my makeup, right? But I have so many lipsticks compared to other things. And the only reason I don't have more is because I haven't been working, so I haven't had the money. Because let me tell you, I will always buy a new lipstick.
Uh-huh.
Like what? I need that orangey red, that red, that blue red, that burgundy red.
Mm-hmm.
I need all of them.
So that's
And half my
fancy.
collection is reds too.
Yep. Facts.
Do
Be
you
right
see
back.
how this like blends so well?
Yeah, it's nice. Yep, Kanye bought the house across the street from Kim. Yeah, he's crazy. And I don't mean that in like the colloquial. I mean the things that comes out of he has no filter. And I understand that, he's going through, mental illness or what have you. I understand that. But I feel like a lot of what he does is playing to the media and
Yeah.
not really about, dealing with his mental illness.
And the thing is, Kanye has enough money to take care of his mental illness. But some stuff that he does is his mental illness. But honestly, I think it's just his attention seeking and having to be the center of attention.
Yeah. And I feel like, Kim is now over it and she's, dating or whatever, which not for
Now
nothing.
let's talk about what I really want to talk about since we're there is
Mhm.
how all of these white girls who are all about the black girl aesthetic, the thicker lips, the big
Mhm.
butt, the black boyfriend, the
Yes.
black husband, have now all stopped doing their tans and gotten a blonde haired white boyfriend.
Yep.
There was
Fact.
a picture of Kim and Pete Davidson,
Mhm.
Courtney and whoever Courtney is with now, and Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, and
Yep.
you cannot tell the difference in the three couples.
Listen, and not for nothing, like the men that they're seeing are very, I don't want to say effeminate, but they are what we used to call metrosexual. Like they get their nails done, they wear, makeup. I'm like, this is really interesting. Like they wholly veered away. I guess the black man is not in vogue no more.
No, the black man is no longer the accessory of choice.
Exactly.
No. They have
them back now. Now that they've finished.
I don't know whether to say they've upgraded or downgraded because like they've side graded.
They side graded because, and some of them, like I said, like they have the nails and the makeup and all this stuff. I'm like,
I
what
don't
you want
care.
this?
I don't care if a man has whatever, because like I don't care. Like I said the last time when I was here, I only got 3 requirements. Got a job, don't tell me what to do, and no baby mama drama.
No
You
baby
can have
mama.
the baby mama, but no drama.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm gonna add not multiple baby mamas because I see these people out there saying this guy's trying to date me. He's got 5 kids and 5 baby mamas. I was like, baby, what? No.
How he gonna have time for you, sis?
I'm like,
Look.
no. And he don't talk to 3 of the kids. I was like, baby, what?
Where
No.
they do that at? I'm sorry.
No.
Sis.
No. You need to see yourself out of that situation because the most you're gonna have out of that is a situationship.
Yup.
So I don't care if they, wear makeup or whatever. I don't really care, especially if you're gonna wear makeup and you're gonna have some bougie makeup, I can still fine. I care about how you treat me.
Wait, not the bougie makeup that you can steal, sis. He need to be buying you your own set if he gonna be wearing makeup.
One thing I like to do when I'm in relationships is steal things. Steal things.
Steal things.
Of course. I didn't bring a shirt today. Can I have that on?
Well, I
I need
mean,
some shorts. It's okay. It's not too big. I'll just pull the string.
so wait, so when you're done with him, you got his whole wardrobe in your house? And so you're not getting these back, FYI.
I haven't stolen that much. I don't really like to steal to keep them. I like to use their stuff when I'm
Or
at
so
their
you give it back
house.
when you're done?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that kind of, yeah, like, kind of. We gonna check Mo's closet. I bet you she got some stuff up in there.
The only stuff I have is the stuff people's kids leave here.
Aww.
That's the only stuff I have. I have at least 3 different kids' stuff because they'll
Oh my
come here.
goodness.
They'll come here, especially the one that's the same size with me. Every time she comes here, she needs a clean shirt. And y'all, and you know what she used to do to me, Bella? She called me on face chat to like ask for help with her homework. Guess what she's wearing?
One of your shirts?
Yes, it's her shirt now.
That's right. If it walked out the house with her, it's hers now.
It's hers now. Okay, that's a little much on the powder, but oh well.
And after he tried calling her and the mother and the sister, and then the sister answered but wouldn't tell him, that's when he got online telling people about it. He's crazy. I'm sorry. I keep saying he's crazy, but let's call it what it is. Mo is absolutely right. He is attention seeking. He is playing up to the media and, oh, woe is me, and I'm trying to get my family back, and she won't, answer my calls, and she won't let us be a family no more. No, sir, you were the one that said you wanted out of the relationship. You didn't
remember when he was on and on about how he's gonna get her back and what have you. Like he was like, it's like, we're not divorced, it's not a divorce, I'm gonna get her back. And the whole time he had his other woman already when he was saying that. Like, what the hell?
Wait, Jada said they only changed it, in my opinion, because they were mad that he moved across the street. I can believe that. I can dig that.
Look, in my culture, we say sao sashe sao twapi. What you look for is what you will get. And you know what?
That is
what happened. That is what happened to Kim and Kanye. I'm not taking sides. I don't feel sorry for none of them, because sometimes people like to forget that Ray J made Kim famous.
Ooh, he hit it first. What did he say? He will always have that say, I hit it first.
Like there's young kids today.
And did you ever see that tape? Did you ever see it?
I never saw like the whole thing, but I saw like a part of it, and I was like, how many people were in that room lighting and filming that setup?
Exactly.
Come on.
That I feel like, first of all, if that's how you get down, that was kind of whack. Like her whole stance and how she was having, I was like, that's whack. Like, that's what you do with your man?
From what I saw, I was like, that's it. That's what all of y'all are going. Like, I didn't see the whole thing. But I saw like parts, and I was like, so where's the nasty parts everybody was talking about?
Right. It was whack. I thought she was really whack.
I was like, what?
I thought she was really whack.
I was like, this is what y'all freaking out about.
Right.
But that was the early days of the internet. So.
But I felt like, if you want to talk sex tapes and compare sex tapes, One Night in Paris Hilton's one was way better. And that's like not saying much because she was whack too. But I'm like, at least she like moved a little bit. Like,
moved a little bit. Are you gonna do eyes next? I think I'm gonna
lady
do
like
eyes
a
next.
dead fish. What's hot in that?
I think I'm gonna do eyes next.
Yes, me too. So I decided I'm gonna go indie. I'm gonna go Sydney Grace and Temptalia. I have not
Ooh,
opened this palette or used this palette in a long time, and I'm
I
trying
don't
to really work my palettes this year.
I don't have uh I don't have an eye primer. I want to get the Elf Putty eye primers,
I
but
heard that is really good. I heard
I'm
that
going
is
to
really good.
use this MAC Constructivist paint pot
Oh,
as
okay.
a base for my whole eye.
Okay. Hello, bye. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share if you can. Welcome from the Philippines. He said, give him 7 more minutes, y'all. So I'm still able to keep rolling. The game's still on. Yay! Yay! So yeah, so this is the I got the on the horizon one because honestly, by the time I got to this was the only one that was available in the deep version. I was like, well, I always wanted to try Sydney Grace. And the only other palette I have is the one that she did with Mel Thompson.
Mm.
So I was like, I like this palette, and I'm in love with greens. So I've been like loving the color green again.
You
And
know me, given the choice, I will wear green every day.
I would
Except
too.
except I don't know if you saw what I posted on
Instagram?
Instagram
Yep.
yesterday. I was
Uh-huh.
supposed to do this thing yesterday and then it got canceled last minute. And what I like my favorite go to like real quick look is to use the Colored Rain Power Blush Duo
Oh,
and to just use that also on the eye and just dip in the outer corner with some bronzer. That's what
that's
I had
nice.
yesterday. It's my like go to. Let me just real quick put on the least amount of makeup possible to just make everybody wish they were me.
Yes, honey. Yes.
um okay, let me see what I'm gonna do here.
So I started with a matte green,
That's what I'm about to go
blending it
into.
out.
Now I don't know what my situation is with brushes.
I've been loving these Esom brushes that I got. I got the Michelle Wong and Esom collab, and I am really liking these brushes. They blend really nice. I used to put on eyeshadow and lipstick, and I am on my way to work. Yep. I'm curious about the e.l.f. face powders, but I have enough powder. Facts. Facts. If
Um,
you could, Mo, what would you get
from where?
from anywhere? Like if somebody gave you like
Look,
a bunch of money and said, here, go buy whatever you want, makeup, whatever you want. What do you want to get?
I would get some of the Fenty skin tint. Where did I put those brushes? I don't see them at all. The Fenty skin tint. And then I also want the oh, there we go. Here's one. I want the Pat's mascara and like all the face stuff she has.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's some other stuff like everything I don't have from the lip bar. Some lips from Mented.
Yeah. Yes.
Like all the lippies from Mented.
Mhm.
And then some like my brain just went boop. And then from Elf, because I actually really like enjoy Elf because you can buy so much
Hey,
stuff from them.
David. Welcome.
You can buy so much stuff from Elf. I would
Mm-hmm.
get everything that has camo in the name from Elf, everything that has putty in the name, and they just came out with some new skincare that's fragrance free.
Oh,
I want
nice.
some of the stuff from that, but I want the Holy Hydration. There's a Holy Hydration face cream that's fragrance free that's supposed to be better. And there's like a couple of other stuff they have that's fragrance free that might be better than the new line. And they just
Oh,
came out with a cookies and cream collection. Me, I haven't been keeping up with makeup, but here's all the makeup I want. The cookies and cream collection has a lip scrub that I want to try. Oh, and also like skincare wise,
uh-huh.
the La Mer sleeping mask, the green one.
Yes, I want that too, quietly. I'm like,
The
that looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. Um, Toy said, I like the Tentalia collab palette with the taupe shades. Yeah, they came out with like 3 different ones. But like I said, by the time I got hip to it and got over there, everything was gone. And I have a lot of like taupey shades.
Let me tell you, Toya is Taupe. Taupe is Toya's middle name. Toya has every taupe ever made. Just joking, Toya. I love you. Like I just saw this shade right here,
Mhm.
and I'm like taupe Toya.
Yep. Taupe Toya.
Toya loves her some taupes, but you know what? They do look good on us.
They do. They do. I just got, speaking of taupe, I just, because I put in um that I wanted the Mink Mirage by Tom Ford because I thought I bought that. And I looked through every palette that I have for Tom Ford and I could not find it. So I ordered it and I'm like, I got so much taupe. I didn't really need it, but I'm like, I love that palette. I couldn't believe I didn't have it. And Lori said, I know you love a good taupe toy. We just
Look,
gonna call her Taupe Toya.
look, you love what you love. You love what you love, especially when it looks good on you. What's not to love?
Mm-hmm. Toya said, right, that's why I didn't buy the Tentalia collab. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This
Oh,
year,
oh, 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 oh. Wait, hold up. Um, Fancy Face Tina's collab. I also want that.
oh yes. I have that actually. Odin's I
Yeah.
listen, this was my first time getting Odin's anything. And can I tell you the colors in here are so pigmented. They're so beautiful. I was like, I gotta now I can't get it open. I was like, I gotta be on the lookout for more of their stuff.
Yeah, I've always heard that their stuff is really, really good.
And it was
Oh,
inexpensive.
and you know what else brand I want to get? It's called Copacetic. That they have some nice stuff, Copacetic, and also Shine by SD. It's a black owned Canadian brand. They have some really
Oh,
nice stuff I want to get too.
okay. Look, talking about greens, this one here, which I
Mm,
fat fingered, is so pretty.
let me tell you, that
It's
whole
beautiful.
palette, that is a Caribbean mermaid vibe if I have
Yes,
ever seen one, which means I need it,
yes,
obviously.
yes. I hope they still do they still have it online?
I doubt. I don't know. I haven't been
I gotta
checking.
check and
Let
see
me
if they
tell you.
still have it.
When you don't have the money, you just don't check because you just don't have the money.
I know.
And it's okay. We don't all have to have
We
all the
don't all
things.
have
That's
to have
fine.
everything. And that's
No.
what I'm saying. Like this year, I'm gonna be on like a very low, low, low buy. It has to really be something that I am truly passionate about. Like the Bridgerton, I love that Pat collab with him, but I wish she had extended out the palette because I feel like she could have done more with the palettes. I love the baked gelée formula she has in there as well. I thought those were really well done. But I feel like she stopped short of being amazing with that palette. She could have threw some yellows in there. She could have thrown some like deep berry wine colors in there. Hey, Angela, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm putting some NYX glitter glue on.
Uh-huh.
Because I really want that middle color, that goldy yellowy green to just pop.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna deepen up the color. I'm gonna get another one of these wonderful Esom brushes. I'm trying to see. No, I want to use something a little bit more. Okay, this one. So I'm going to use this Esom brush. I think this is the this is the S33. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go into Midnight Courage, which is a blue, but so pretty.
Oh.
It's a matte blue, but it's so deep and pretty. And then when I do the lower lash line, I have a pencil that looks similar to this that I want to put in there.
I haven't quite figured out how to put a pencil in my lower lash line.
Oh, I put it in my waterline.
Yeah, I struggle with that, so I've given up on that for now.
Okay.
The same way I've given up on lashes for now. Yeah. I'll revisit them at a later date.
Yeah. I got sent PR from a company that does magnetic lashes. So I want to
try those.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some looks with the different lashes that I got, and they also do nails as well. So I got a couple of their press-on nails as well. So I'm gonna be using
have
that.
really white tips in my nail, so I always like when people see my nails when I don't get around to trimming them, and they're like think they're fake, but it's like I literally did nothing to them.
Nice. Oh wow.
Yeah. My nails used to be really super soft, and I heard that if you ate wheat germ, your nails would get harder, and I think it might work better on children, so I kept eating like a lot of wheat germ. It's like some soup, wheat germ, so my nails can be harder, because I bit my nails, and then one day they were too hard to bite, and so I couldn't bite them anymore. And they were
say she told them on their earlier releases that she wishes they went deeper in depth with their shades. Yeah, so kudos to her, because they did a good job with that collaboration.
That's what happens when you have like people of color who know their stuff involved, you know?
Yes.
I'm not sure what this
as
final
much
look
as
will
I
be.
love Pink toys, I have to agree with you. I feel like she has played Pink to the max. I need her to move over to more greens. I would love to see her do some oranges. That's something I haven't seen from her, I think, ever. Like the deep oranges, like how what's my girl? Natasha Denona, like how she did with her sunrise palette. Like that kind of vividness. Oh, I think she would kill the game with that. I think she would be so nice. So question, how do you get it out of your waterline when cleansing? Just oil cleansing? Yeah, I use a small Q-tip. Well, I use a regular Q-tip and I put just a little bit of the oil because too much and you're going to get it in your eye and it's going to be a hot mess. But just a little drop and then I clean it off. And then when I use my oil cleanser, everything else comes off. Ma'am, why are you over here scratching and itching and scratching? Huh.
Brooklyn is like, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
She just want to make noise to let y'all know she's
911,
here.
911, hello. My mom's ignoring me. Hello.
Right. Y'all hear me in here? She like, y'all hear me? I'm in here. So this is the color that I was talking about. This is by Marc Jacobs. It's called Midnight in Paris. So good. And I love a cold pencil moment.
What I've been using is this tiny little concealer brush to just put some stuff like on the lower, like the inner third of my lower lash line.
Okay.
You know, you gotta try different things and see what it looks like on your face, especially when you're not going anywhere.
I say that all the time. I'm like, it's makeup. The worst that can happen is you don't like it and you take it off.
I know, right? It's not the end of the
No
world.
harm, no foul. All right, going back with that Midnight Courage. I'm just going to drag it across.
So what else is in the news? I really haven't been paying that much attention.
What else is in the news? Well, I don't want to talk about who all is in jail, with the exception of
like people's in jail.
Yeah. With the exception of 45, who my girl Letitia, who is the Attorney General for the state of New York, is going after him and his family.
And his family too.
I hope she get everybody, the dog, the cat, everybody. Round them all up and send them on a one-way ticket. And not the sweet pen, not the little slap on your wrist country club where they sent Martha Stewart to. I want him to go to the big house.
Rikers. Can she send them to Rikers?
I know. Probably not, because he was a president, former president, but if I had my way and if I were in her ear, I'd tell her send they butts right to Rikers, because that's where they need to be. All right, I'm going to clean up around the sides where I went a little too happy.
I always go a little too happy around the sides. I always. That is me. It is me. I have gone too much. I'm taking this dark brown and just like a tiny bit and like just blending out the edges a little bit, because I feel like the edges are just a little too harsh. Did you see there's a new documentary coming out about like how people in the community like feel about Cosby and like how we deal with it? I think it's interesting.
Didn't hear that.
Yeah, like I definitely think it's like a conversation. There's a conversation to be had, you know?
Oh yes. Because I feel like we gave him a pass.
Well,
I feel like we gave him a pass.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I feel like he was really good at hiding it.
But he wasn't alone in that hiding. Like,
they are never alone.
Yeah, like people helped him along the way cover up a lot of stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should do the bottom waterline before I clean it up. Oh no, I think.
Wait, let me see. All right, y'all.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Have
Ada? There
Bye.
you go. Be with her man.
You know what? Be with your man, girl. Be with your man. Have
Listen.
you watched the new Sex and the City? This is Toya's favorite thing, and Toya and I favorite thing is to trash talk it.
Okay. So I watched the first 2 episodes.
Wait. How old are you again?
Who, me?
Yeah.
52.
Okay, so you're like around their age.
Yes.
Okay. Which is perfect. Which is perfect. Continue.
So I watched the first 2 episodes, but my whole thing is, first of all, why you had to kill Big off?
The allegations. That's
I
why.
think, yeah, but he's still on the Queen Latifah show. Like, that didn't stop him from being on that show.
Any show you see him on, it was already filmed. They dropped him.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they dropped him.
Oh.
Like whenever that big article came out, like a day or
Mhm.
two later, the Queen Latifah show dropped him, and he was a big
Wow.
part of that show.
Thank you. Mwah.
Bye,
That
Jada.
she likes it. I have to replay the rest to see what y'all came up with. Looking good so far.
Aw, thanks.
Thank you. All right, guys. Hang on a second. My mouse is like going crazy again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know you like the magnetic lashes. When she does when she does lashes, it never damages her own long lashes. Good. That's good to know, because I'm going to be using that. And hopefully they don't destroy my natural lashes, because they are growing very nicely. So I hope they don't get destroyed. So the liner usually wears off for you by the end of the day. No, I can have, like, everything else could have worn off. My waterline will stay like this until I take it off, especially when I use Marc Jacobs pencils, and the other pencils, which I got a couple of them when I did the mystery bag. I did Wayne Goss's pencil. Now the rest of Wayne Goss's stuff, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a fan.
Really?
I'm not a fan of his palettes. I thought the cheek palettes were really good. Um, but the bronzer is not pigmented enough for me. I think the lipsticks are so. Like, they definitely are not worth the money that he's charging for them. Yeah, you have a great night and great week as well, honey bunny. Yes. And as much as I love pink, and y'all know I love pink, I'm like, she needs to let it go for a minute. Let that pink go. Hey, TC, HBCU Queen TV's in the house. Welcome, sis. We are talking smack about folks in the pop culture reign, and we're about to start talking about Sex in the City, which I feel like they got the new name right.
Just like that.
Just like that. I don't care.
Look,
I no longer care about what you guys are talking about.
I have seen so many like names for them. One is and walk like that. One is I call it Karen in the City, but I've seen them call it and walk like that. Now my brain's just gone like blank on what else I've seen them call it.
Oh,
But
you're talking about the lawyer that now wants to be a Karen.
Yeah, Miranda. And the reason why her character is going in that direction is because the actress wants the character to go in that direction. She's trying to make the character mirror her life. Like, it's called acting, Miranda.
Yeah, and
It's
we don't
called
care
acting.
about your real life for real. We want that bye 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 boom. I want to see y'all, dipping in and doing it now in your like
Okay,
50s and
first of
60s.
all, as a 39-year-old, I'm like, I live with people in their mid 50s. They do not just only talk about being old. Being in your mid 50s is not that old. Some people have grace in their mid 50s. Everyone does not have grace in their mid 50s,
Right.
first and foremost. Have
Mm-hmm.
y'all seen my mom? Can y'all see my mom's gray hairs? They are there, but you can't really see them.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Um, so I'm like, first of all, I don't think it's an accurate representation of your mid 50s. And in the first few episodes, they were really, I don't know if they were doing the makeup badly or if it was the lighting badly, that they were really trying to make them look old. And even the way they were moving on screen, like they were walking like 70-year-olds. Like, come on now. 55 is not that serious.
I'm sorry. I've always seen, I call them my seasoned dolls, right? My seasoned Bellas, my seasoned babes. Those dolls that I know who are in their like now 60s and 70s, they are dipping and doing it, honey. They are wearing their heels, they're rocking their outfits, and they are not looking old and drab.
You know,
Go ahead.
Jennifer Lewis she's on Blackish now.
Yes.
She is 70 something.
And fierce
She
as
look younger than
hell.
all these actresses on, and just like that, I was like, yeah, my reference is black people, but like, I bet I have had people come to my yoga class in their 70s,
Mm-hmm.
with double hip replacement. I had a lady, she was 73 the first time I taught her how to do a headstand.
Yes.
And she was like, we are taking pictures, sending it to her grandkids. She'd never done yoga before. And a few months with me, lady's doing a headstand, you know? And yes, she had issues. Like, she had different surgeries. She had different mobility issues. But
Right.
she wasn't like, I am used to seeing older bodies, but I do not know what's going on with those people.
Exactly. I feel like they have really just like made it whack. They made the show whack.
Yeah. And you haven't even seen the newer episodes. So I watch every single episode. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
forgot to publish the thing. And I do a reaction to the trailers, and
Oh,
for
okay.
my members.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm too lazy to make it, edit it and make it fancy. So I do that like just for my members.
Uh,
When we get off here, I'm gonna go put it up for my members. And
oh,
so I watch every episode, every trailer, and it just gets, worse and worse. And like, the clothes aren't nice, the clothes aren't cool or anything. Like, the clothes aren't fancy or cute or anything. They're leaning way too hard into being old, and none of them are doing it.
yeah.
None of them are doing it. They're acting like they turned 50 and they stopped doing it. And
Yeah. I was
I'm like,
like, when I didn't see it, but I saw like Big's ex-wife Natasha was on one, and she was like stalking around the corner and like, oh, she's here. And I'm like, chick, you've been married to Big, I don't know how long. Like, the ship has sailed.
let me tell you.
If
What
she's
time
not
is it?
over
What
it,
time
I'm
is it?
certainly over it.
Like, how graphic can we get here? It's after. No, it's not after 9 your time. It's almost 9 o'clock. The kid should be asleep. Okay. Like, all the raunchy parts, they have not been raunchy parts. Miranda was in her house listening to her son and his girlfriend
Getting it
going
on.
out it really loudly, and I'm like, you're not gonna have a conversation with them about that.
First of
You're not.
all, First of all, who lets their teenage
17-year-old?
Sir, I wish you would. I'd have wrung my son's behind. Are you kidding me? You gonna bring are you paying bills up in here? Are you running me half the rent?
Look,
Are we roommates now?
My brother was in his mid-20s, and I used to tell him,
she's a child.
If they are in school, you need to be staying away from them because you don't work. I used to tell him, you don't work, and so if you get them pregnant, you can't pay for the child. So first of all, but you don't work, and if they're in school, you need to be able to take care of them if their parents decide they're not going to take care of them over you. I'm like, I don't care. I used to tell my brothers, I don't care. You do not date schoolgirls. Full stop. And he's like, what if? I'm like, nope. I'm like, when you get a job.
Okay, she's going off to make dinner for fam. Mwah, thank you for coming, sis. I'm going to be over there with the membership. I love it. Cosby and the Black community's reaction to his crimes coming to light. Facts. Oh, here she go. She done heard her name being mentioned one too many times. So now
who is it?
Miss Brooklyn. Say hi.
Brooklyn, baby. Hey, baby. Hi.
Who all calling me? Y'all want me?
Okay, I think I'm happy with my eyes. I'm
happy. I did my inner corner already.
I did my inner corner. I cleaned up the edges, and then I buffed them out a little bit. So I'm happy.
Yep. I like it.
Now, what should I do for blush, though?
TT said, I do. I am 70 and rocking this world. You sure are. See, that's what I'm saying. So, everyone I know is rocking it.
You saw the beginning episodes. You're already doing your lashes. I'm not doing my lashes yet. I need to do blush. You saw the episode where they were asking Carrie about self-love, right? You saw that episode, and she went and asked Big, and I'm like, you mean to tell me you don't know if your husband does that? Like, y'all been together for 25 years?
And you don't, right.
How? Like, how?
Right.
How, like, has it never come up? Like she honestly thought he didn't? Like, what? I was just like,
true.
I was just like, what? Like, what? And then, was it this week? Yes, this week had a big episode that I was really eager to like see the actual episode, because they were all freaking out that Charlotte still gives her husband's BJs on the regular, and I was like,
as she should.
I was like, it is her husband.
Exactly. As she should. And wait, what part of the game is this that Charlotte, out of all of them, is now, the most freakiest one?
Charlotte was always freaky. She was always freaky. Because I have always maintained the difference between a good girl and a bad girl is a good girl doesn't kiss and tell.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlotte has always been freaky. She's always been that if I love him, the thing is, Charlotte just has to love them, and then she does the freaky stuff.
Mm-hmm. And she was the one that was like, if I get a husband, like, it's going down.
I know. It's like, what's the point of getting a husband if it's not going down? Like, what's the point? What's the point? They're acting like people just get married and just
settle in and become,
and then just get boring and do nothing, and become roommates. And I was just like, come on now, Toya agrees with me. Toya says Sharon has always been the most freaky. But here's the thing, right? we have not seen any like middle-aged hookups,
Mhm.
really, you know,
No.
hookups. Like even this episode, I thought like at least there would be some simulation.
Mhm.
No, he just whipped it out, and then we get full frontal nudity, and you can clearly tell it's a prosthetic. I mean,
Wow.
I was just like, okay, Harry, I see you. I see. According to this prosthetic, you have a lot going on, but it was like
Wow.
still like, you know.
Dead fish.
That's it. That's it.
Dead
That's
fish.
all we got. That's all we
Walking
got. And we
around.
got this last episode had a whole storyline. I thought Carrie bought like a new apartment, but she's back in the old apartment, and the downstairs neighbor is young, and so Carrie and the downstairs neighbor
Oh,
is
wait, so
wearing.
she left that apartment that her and Big shared?
Oh, she sold that. She sold that. She saw every single apartment in Manhattan. And let me tell you, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. The reason why she was stalking, what am I gonna do for blush? The reason
I
why
did
she
the
was,
Bridgerton version. Which is this?
I
Cherry.
don't know.
Which, spoiler alert here, in case you don't have it, but you do have these as singles. These two are darker than the original singles. I showed it in my Bridgerton like deep dive. They're dark, they're deeper in this pan than in the other one. Oh, that's pretty.
I think I'm gonna go with this orange blush.
Oh, I love.
This
Yeah, do
is
it. Go for it.
um I also have changed my like application.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a Korean makeup tutorial where they put the blush like in this area, and then they
Oh,
do the bronzer like in like a little oval like this.
hmm.
That's what I did yesterday.
You liked it?
Yeah, surprisingly. Um, what were we talking about? Yes, the apartment. You
The
know, she
apartment.
sold the apartment. She couldn't stay in the apartment. She couldn't sleep. She saw every apartment in Manhattan. I
Uh-huh.
thought she'd bought one, but apparently the one she bought, she sold it, and she's back in the old apartment. And she wrote a book, and the last episode, a whole year went by in the last episode. So
A
I don't
whole
know
year.
because she wrote a book, and it's now a year later after Big is dead, so she's going on dates.
Oh Lord. I'm done. I'm done.
But I was also telling you, like, there's been no action, no action. Like every single episode, well, there's been some Che and Miranda action, but that's a
Mhm.
whole other story. Like, I don't even want to get into it right now.
Oh my goodness. I just used some bronzer from our friends at Charlotte Tilbury.
Ooh,
I
I
love
don't.
I love this bronzer. I have to say she did a really, really good job with this. I can't wait to see what else she comes up with. I want her
Oh,
eyeshadows to be a little bit more deeper though.
I should have done powder before I did this, I think.
Uh, so he said, my sister's 53 and she does act like that. But also, why is Carrie in heels to do everything? Why are you in heels in the house doing house things? Yeah, 'cause she's extra. She's extra. And they talk about they're old and they, can't hardly go, but yet you're like clicking around in heels.
I
Oh,
feel
her
as
sister
though
does
like
not act like that. Oh, okay.
I feel as though like Carrie should have should I don't know.
That's
It just
right.
feels
That's right, Lori. She said she don't act like that either. I know that's right.
I don't know what it is doing the blush like this, but it kind of just like I don't know. I normally like to put like hair too, but I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm not. I'm sticking to this. Um yeah, so there's been a lot of things going down, and this new
Mhm.
Che character, So Miranda tells Steve she wants a divorce, blah blah blah, and then in the
What?
last, oh, you don't know about Che? Oh, you don't know about Che? Let me give you the run. You know the actress, no actor, Sarah Ramirez. They're non-binary.
Yes.
They used to
Yeah.
be Kylie on Grey's Anatomy, and they
Yep.
had like some time on Madam Secretary. So now they're like Carrie's boss had a podcast and a stand-up comedian, and they have a Netflix special. Well, Miranda has fallen hard. Oh, that was the cringiest of moments. Let me tell you, Carrie had like back problems, and so Carrie had to have surgery. Miranda was in Carrie's apartment. Carrie is sleeping. Che comes over. Miranda is drinking with Che. Che smokes weed and is like into Miranda's mouth. They're laughing ha 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 while Carrie is in the room. So Carrie wakes up all groggy from the surgery. There's pee involved. She wants to pee. There's a pee on her bed. Meanwhile, she's trying to call for help. Meanwhile, over on the other side, Che and Miranda are making out full hands down the pants. And Carrie can hear.
Say what? Holy three holies. Are you kidding me? I'm stuck.
I kid you not. Okay, so I only have one bronzer. It's the Mented bronzer. I only have one bronzer.
Oh, let me see that. I always wanted to get a minted bronzer.
This is the shade Vacay.
Oh, nice. That looks pretty.
It does run a little bit red.
Okay.
But
yes, Lori, come on with the silver hair. I love it. Silver hair. Wait, today I love it, right? Today I love it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I can't take this silver hair no more. I want it gone.
If I were you, I would be alternating between like there's these little combs and these little like mascara type things and these like lipstick type things. I would be alternating between having them and not having them.
Yes.
That's what
I definitely want to look into that because like today, like I said, I'm loving it. Like I'm like rocking it and I'm feeling it and all the vibes, right? But then tomorrow I'm just like, enough already.
I feel like I would alternate between like wanting it and not wanting it. It's like how I ignore my eyebrows sometimes for like a whole month. I don't do anything to it, and then I'm like, must have perfect eyebrows. I feel like that's how I would be.
Yes.
Lori, there's not actually a lot of steaminess. There's not a lot of steaminess. In this episode, she like wakes up in bed with Che. And we find out she's been like sleeping over at Che's house for 3 weeks. And then it comes out that Che thought Miranda was in an open marriage. Miranda is like, I'm not in an open marriage. And it's like, why would you think that? Why would you even think that? You know?
Come on, y'all.
And then
I'm still on she's gonna leave Steve.
So so because Che is like, well, if you're married, I'm not a homewrecker. I can't be with you. So then Miranda is like, well, I have to leave Steve so I can be with Che.
So you got open.
And and Steve is like, I like what we have. I like our lives.
Yep.
And she's like, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I want more.
Hey, just like, welcome in.
But you know what's funny is I bet you the writers were not ready for everybody to be on Steve's side.
Yeah. That's crazy. Charlotte also needs to back off the pink too. Oh,
See how how the bronzer application like this, just
mhm.
like, I don't know, I just really like the effect.
Miranda,
It's
yeah, Miranda should just ask for an open marriage. Like, I
yeah.
don't want her and Steve to break up.
Steve
Aw.
deserves better. Steve deserves better. Let me tell you, on Twitter right now, hashtag justice for Steve. Everybody was saying Steve's on Steve's side. And that's true, Toya. Chase, like, I can't give you traditional. I can't give you
Miranda
traditional.
was hollering like she had a demon possessing her.
And
Was that open? I am blown away.
Miranda is like, I have never felt anything like this before. And I'm like, because you are high, Miranda. Everything feels better when you're high.
Oh my God. Crazy. Lori, that was just one scene. There's no steamy.
Let me tell you, Lori. I tell you, like this week, they haven't given us steaminess in 4400 for a few episodes, so we know we're gonna get some steaminess there. When 4400 does a steamy hub episode, everybody's hooking up.
Mm-hmm.
Or as they say, vibing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Chase can't say they want an exclusive relationship. See that part. So you gonna blow up your life with
Mm-hmm.
somebody who's not invested in this whatsoever and who can dump you the next day after you've blown up your life. See?
And the trailer that I reacted to shows Miranda at the bottom of the stairs with some gift, and Chase like, "You're not my girlfriend." Yo, she then Chase in Cleveland for another comedy
Chase a
concert,
pimp.
which like who calls it comedy concert?
Mhm.
And Miranda's like in
Uh,
the cab.
it's the reboot of Sex in the City, TT Wendy. It's called and what is it?
And just like
And
that.
just like that. See, and just like that, I forgot what the hell I was.
so she's in the cab, she's calling Carrie. She's like, I'm gonna go surprise Chain Cleveland. She's like, I'm in a rom-com, Carrie. I'm like, bitch, you're in a midlife crisis. That was you in a midlife crisis. You already quit your job.
Get a grip, get over it,
You
and
quit your job. You went to school. You're going back to school. Now you're going to quit your marriage. Go take care of your child.
exactly.
Like your child should be.
Who's having more sex than you in the next room at 17? All
Why
right,
are we not talking
we're
about?
gonna try the Bridgerton.
Ooh,
And okay,
tea.
so I did this up against the Trophy Wife. This is much more pigmented than Trophy Wife.
Mm-hmm.
Much more. So we're gonna try it today.
See what I'm telling you about the bronzer? See how it just like that very light application like
Uh-huh.
this just makes it like melt into the blush, but like
Nice.
really like slims the face. And I was like, wait, hold on. This is what I needed to be doing. The Koreans know something.
Okay. There's something to it. Okay.
Okay, let me play with this powder.
Now,
So
for
I'm
those who are scared of Trophy Wife, I'm gonna tell you now, you don't want no parts of this. It is bright, 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 bright. But I love it. Like if I ever go outside
I don't think I'm going to
without
do
a mask,
highlighter.
that
I've
might
been
work.
I've been not doing highlighter these days.
Why do you need highlight? You don't need highlighter. We're in a mask. We're wearing a mask all the doggone time.
Oh, you're assuming I'm going places that need me to wear a mask?
We in the
Look,
house. I wear highlighter for the couch.
before Christmas, I had to run some errands, and the bus I came back on was shaking so much. Like the road is not that bumpy for how much it was shaking. And I was in so much pain for like,
oh no,
for a good like 2.5 weeks. There were about like 4 straight days where it hurt me too much to walk. Like for the first time in a long time, I was literally like laying on my bed and calling for things to be brought to me. So I'm not in a rush to go anywhere to ride on these buses. I'm not.
right.
So I haven't really gone. And then like I knew the after Christmas bump was coming. And let me tell you, in this country before Christmas, there were being days of 0 cases. Cases were in the single digits, maybe
Oh
up to you might
wow.
get 20 cases a day. We had less than 100 total cases on island. We're at up to less than 100. We're at up to over 5,000.
From Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. See, people got comfortable and they got loose, fast and loose. And I feel like that's what's going on everywhere. Like I feel like
Everywhere, the whole world.
everybody's getting that same kind of vibe.
Plus, they opened school.
Mm-hmm.
They could have just delayed opening school a month. We could have been going back to school now.
Yeah.
Because opening school, everywhere is running out of teachers. I love this powder so much. It just melts into your skin.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let me find a finishing powder. So y'all still
I
talking about
didn't tell you the powder. I'm using the lip bar powder.
okay.
The shade is called Brown Sugar Baby.
Oh, I like that name.
Oh, let me tell you, I love the lip bar. They got the names down. It's that Detroit culture.
But Shay told her they are in love with her. I was like, whoa, how are you in love but don't want traditional relationships? No, you a player. Yeah, she's a player. She's a player. I forgot what they called them like that. She's this, there's a word that they say in the community. When you have a partner who's like really dominant like that.
I was on a thread on Twitter and they were like, and someone was like, I've been into Che ever since Grey's Anatomy. And I was like, I love the Grey's Anatomy character that she played. That person was authentic. That person was real.
Yeah.
Even the character she played in Sarah Ramirez's pronouns are they. The character they played in Madam Secretary. I
love that one too.
It was a strong character, but an honest, sexy character.
Right.
They're like leaning into a lot of the time when people are like bi or non-binary, people tend to like look at them suspiciously and be like they don't want to make up their mind or like equate that with them being promiscuous. I feel like that's what they've done and I'm not here for it. Like the character does not have any redeeming features and she's a good actress.
Yes.
And she's cute and I'm just like every time Che comes on screens I'm like
yeah.
I feel like they're playing too hard into stereotypes. And it's just overall like there's no authenticity to the series. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't have
lashes. I like it. It's not something I would do for every day, certainly. But but for like the eyes too, like I think that it would look pretty as a like one and done, like blended all the way out.
I need something that is not waterproof for mascara.
I
don't want to
get rid of that.
Did this burst open? Okay, maybe this isn't waterproof. I have this
Now they say we are heading for an endemic, and I'm like, Lord.
I
I
have
know.
this. Oh, I don't think this Clinique
Hey,
mascara is
Jenny,
waterproof.
thank you for stopping by.
Hey, I
I stopped by
have
and saw you the other day.
this
So thank you
Clinique.
for coming by. What is
I
that?
got it.
Knits?
It's Clinique High
Oh,
Impact
neat.
Mascara. Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not waterproof, so I just use that.
Okay. Tori said first she liked Shay, but now it's like, what is this? Just being way too much and not giving us enough about
Yeah,
who they
like
really is.
love
Yes.
I love the actress.
Mm-hmm.
I love the actress, and I was excited to see like the character, but like there's no character development, there's no plot,
None,
there's
none. And I feel like they're jumping around with who the characters, the core characters were.
yeah,
And you know what? Not for nothing. I would have rather them kill
Samantha.
Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
Her cancer came back with a vengeance, or
Yeah,
something happened and she's
she
just
died of
gone.
COVID.
Yeah, like something real. The whole, oh, she's mad at me, and like you're playing too much into
Your
what's
real
going on
life.
in real life. Okay, because in real life she's not sending you nothing. Okay, she wouldn't send you no bouquet of flowers. Come on.
That I feel as though the whole series, you know, I don't know if this happens to you.
Hmm.
It probably has. You know, when a white woman does something offensive to you and you call
Hmm.
them out on it,
Hmm.
they like don't really apologize or change their behavior. But they gotta explain why they did what they did to you. And then
Right.
they gotta explain to everybody else why they did what they did to you.
Hmm.
That's what I feel like we're watching. I feel like the whole series is some white women explaining how they're not really racist, homophobic, and all those things by
Hmm.
doing this show. That's what I feel. It's like, look, I'm a nice person. I didn't kill off Samantha. I'm a nice person. Yeah, but you made her like her character. No, no, I see you.
And like tortured the poor woman while she was on the show and didn't give her props, because not for nothing, I would not have watched Sex in the City as long as I did without having Samantha on the show.
Come on now. Sarah Jessica Parker thought like she was the one carrying the show. She was not. Her character never did anything freaky on the show.
Nope.
And she always she like I remember in like the first series watching it, I'm like, she wears her bra to bed. She does everything with all the different men. She never once took her bra off. I was like,
No.
so they're not touching your boobs? Like
Hmm.
how you gonna go for a ride with your bra on?
Right.
Every
Okay.
time?
So Kim came in. She's like, "Oh, so you two talk about Harlem?" No, we're not. But now I would love to talk
I haven't
about
watched it. I haven't watched it. I haven't
Okay,
watched
you've
it.
got to watch it. You've got to watch it. And what else that I really love, and it's coming back. Run the World.
I don't
Is it
know that.
is it what it's called? I think it's called Run the World. It's on HBO. I think it's on HBO. It's either HBO or Showtime. But so good. Now
Oh, I
that
didn't spray my face yet.
huh?
I didn't put finishing spray. I don't think I will though.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm just about to put
Yeah,
on
I
some
like to put
lipstick.
the spray before I do my mascara though.
Oh.
Cause sometimes it hits my mascara and then I ruin it.
So this I'm using is Black Dahlia from Tom Ford. This is
Oh,
a
I
very
love
vampy
that.
look. So Harlem is the new show starring Megan Good, who's having a little run of things in the media lately too. Her and her
Really?
husband. Yeah, her and her preacher husband have called it quits. And then she was recently photographed at a Clippers game with a jersey, and on the back of it, it says "Miss Good if you're nasty." I'm just let y'all sit with that
Hello.
for a second. I'm just let y'all sit with that for a second. She let
Hello.
her preacher husband go to a Clippers game
Let me tell you,
with that
as
jersey on.
somebody who grew up in church, let me tell you, I hit what age did I hit? And I was like, I am not dating another person from church ever again. Ooh, Angel's Army in the
Hey, Angel, boo. What's going on, Angel? They actually judged Samantha a lot on that show, and they were supposed to. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, okay, so Harlem is, like I said, Megan Good is on there. She plays like a professor, and Whoopi Goldberg is now her boss. And so she's trying to get, move up the ladder and get tenure. She was
I saw that clip.
okay. So she was on the track to get tenure, and then her boss kind of imploded doing a speech. So she like messed things up for herself, got herself fired, and then Whoopi Goldberg took her place. And now I can't even see Angel. Where's Angel at?
He redid his membership. That's all I
Oh,
saw.
yay. I don't see it though.
I'm trying to decide what to do for my lips. I could just do black honey from Clinique.
Hi, my Bellas. I'm happy to be a member for 15 months. Love all of you. Yay! That's right, boo.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to do Victress from
Ooh.
Proper Beauty. You know I love my black owned.
Yes. Yes.
Is
Oh, wait. Okay, so one of the characters,
her magic. This is what I
Angie,
want.
had the same issue with a white woman in her cast who she had to call out. The woman complained, and the director of the show wanted Angie to apologize. Oh, in Harlem? Is that in Harlem?
I'm gonna have to wash these brushes.
You have to tell me more about that, Kim. I don't remember that one. Yes. Oh, yay. You had this weekend off. Cool.
We'll just have to use this.
That's crazy. Why didn't they call it Prospect Heights? Oh, they shoot in Prospect Heights? No, they had some scenes in Harlem. They had some scenes in Harlem. They used some of the like outdoor scenes actually in Harlem. Okay, in Harlem. Okay. I'm trying to think if I saw that one.
Let me tell you, when you went to Harlem, were there still African women offering to do your braids?
I did not see that actually.
I was
But
like,
I remember walking the streets, and yes, like almost
like,
every other corner.
every
No,
other corner.
sis, where's braids, sis, braids.
Like, you need your braids done. I was like, what? Why do you think I need my braids done? Like, sis, no.
Right, they give you a complex, right? Like, you think my hair's messed up, sis?
And you're like, I the first time it happened to me, because like the Caribbean community can be very much wherever they are in the Bronx, Co-op City. You want me to go to Manhattan? You want me to go to Manhattan? And I was like, I was a double extra small at the time. Co-op City does not
double
carry
extra small. Not a double extra small, sis. You was like this big.
I let me tell you, I was so skinny I would not go on a scale for fear that I would be less than 100 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
It was I was a double extra small, and you cannot get double extra small in Co-op City. You can get triple extra large in Co-op City, but not double extra small.
Right.
Sometimes, like on Fordham, you can get stuff. I would get stuff to fit on Fordham, and then I would sometimes head down to 59th and Lex to buy stuff from there. And a few times, and I might go like to White Plains, the White Plains Mall. What's it called? The mall in White Plains.
The mall, yeah.
Yeah. I would go there. Sometimes you might get really small sizes. But then I also like just heading down because I worked by Yankee Stadium. So I would just like hop on the 4, whichever train that's by Yankee Stadium. And you can be 125th Street like that.
Yes.
And then you come out of the subway and everybody's like, breads, miss, breads. And you're like, you need your braids done? You need your braids done. I was like, they're not even asking you, they're telling you need your braids done. And you're like, why?
Listen. Oh my goodness. I say, even if my braids were messed up though, I want them to braid my hair. Exactly.
I'm like, I do not know you.
Who wants that? Hang on a second, guys. Let me take Brooklyn downstairs. Hold on. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please. Oh, please. All right, we are back. Hello, welcome everybody. Medicine for your back is kicking in. Uh-oh. Ooh.
I hope it doesn't do too much, Toya, and just lets you sleep.
I know. I hope so. Feel better, sis.
I'm trying to decide how I feel about the lip.
Angie was the one who was a professional vocalist and got a part. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. I remember. Okay, so I don't remember all the names. I have to watch it again and like memorize the characters' names. But the one who
What show are we talking about?
This Harlem? Is Harlem now.
Okay.
But the one who is like I guess she runs a tech company or something like that. And the last episode she like fell out on the train. So I don't know if it's back since then. I have to check and see. But I'm not really feeling her character, and I'm not really feeling the Broadway character either. I feel like both of them are like a little too over the top. So much so that it was almost like not believable.
Really?
And then the bougie one with the rich parents that has the apartment in Harlem that Angie lives in, and doesn't pay rent or do anything to contribute whatsoever, according to the storyline. But I feel like, and I love that they have Jasmine Guy as her mother, because Jasmine Guy doing a Caribbean accent was everything for me. I was like, oh my God, this chick, like all I hear is Whitney. So when she does like a Caribbean accent, I'm like, Ma'am, you're supposed to be speaking like this. You're supposed to be talking like this. Where you coming from with this Caribbean accent? Oh my gosh. He said the next day, practice for the play, the white woman had complained to the director. So the director wanted Angie to apologize to her in front of everyone. What?
Okay, the gloss completed the look, I must say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. Angie was upset and said, "Why do I have to take any of this offensive language from her?" And then she cries and doesn't have to apologize. She didn't apologize. Okay. Wow. Lori saying hi to Ray. Hey Ray, thanks for coming. Yes, Ty, the black lesbian tech genius. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's just not her character is just not growing on me. I don't think the show is growing on me, to be honest with you, because I don't even think like Megan's character I get, but
Like that's why I was like I am probably I haven't really I thought I am not really in the headspace
mm-hmm.
to watch it because the the trailers and stuff I see, I'm like, it doesn't call to me. It sounds like something where I'll end up yelling at the screen.
Uh-huh.
Um
Yeah, you will. You will
and
definitely see, because I end up yelling about the stuff that's going on. I'm like, that doesn't ring true. That's not true. That's not even accurate. Like it just doesn't make sense.
I'm like, I'm gonna end up with okay, if that's how you do in your life, that's how you do in my life. Me and my house, we do
Mm-hmm.
different over here. Um, I mean, there's so many that to me, I'm like, there's so many shows right now with like good, strong black leads.
Yes.
Cause
Run the World. You got to watch that show. That
I
show
I'm gonna
I
look it up.
really love. Smart writing, smart acting. It's also set in Harlem. I'm like, why is it everything set in Harlem? Like, when am
Look,
I going to get a good Brooklyn show? That's what I
everything's
want.
set in Harlem, and in um gosh, what's the name? Detroit. A lot of shows are set in Detroit right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yes.
This one show I'm watching is called 4400. I
Oh,
do a live for that show every Tuesday,
okay. Okay.
and let me tell you that it's some fine black people in there.
Oh.
But it's sci-fi. It's based on a show from 2003
Mm-hmm.
where like for the last 100 years people have been disappearing, and one
Mm-hmm.
night they all reappear. They haven't aged a bit and they have superpowers.
Okay, it kind of sounds like that other show that was on ABC before, and the show that was on HBO where the people disappear.
There have been a few different people
Yeah.
disappeared show, but this one show was on USA before, but it
Oh,
was
okay.
mostly white people, except this time it's set in Detroit and it's mostly black people.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
And
I'll
there's
get
Abbott
into that.
Elementary too. Have you seen that one?
No, but I'm definitely watching that
Okay,
one.
that one is funny, and
Mm-hmm.
you know it's good when the white people are upset.
Mm.
They're like, it's unrealistic, and they're like, it's a comedy. It's supposed to be funny and like blowing things bigger to make them funny.
Right.
That
I
a
saw a
lot.
piece of that of I guess the show from last week where this little boy was reading Becoming, Michelle Obama's book. He was reading it out loud. And then I didn't know Cheryl Lee Ralph was on there. And she like took the book from him. She's like telling the teacher, like, stop having him like read the books and stuff like that. She was like,
That scene
you
was
don't know
funny.
Audible.
That was the principal. She told that too. Do
Oh,
you know? I saw an article where the creator was like, they were talking about how much how she met the creator on Black Lady Sketch Show.
Yeah,
And
bye,
like,
Wendy. Bye, TT.
bye,
She has an
TT.
early appointment in the morning with her PCP.
Good
So,
luck.
yes, good luck. Mm.
And she but she was talking about Sherry Lee, whatever her name is. She was talking
Yes,
about when she went out to Hollywood, a
fact.
director told her, I you're a beautiful Black woman. You're a great actress, a beautiful Black woman. But what am I going to do with you? Am I going to put you in a love scene with Tom Cruise? Is Tom Cruise going to have to kiss you on screen? No one wants to see that. I was just like, people keep saying, like, sometimes when you say like Black people, we experience the same things. People think we're saying all Black people are the same, but this is the same thing the actress who played Lieutenant Uhura in Star Trek said.
Right,
And I
right.
was like, how many
We have an advantage.
generations
Yeah.
are we gonna go through Black women in Hollywood being told they cannot have roles because people don't want to see them kiss a white man?
Exactly.
Like, being in love, being attracted to a Black woman is not kink. That is not kink. Why they still think that is kink? That is not kink. Do these people not know what kink is? Do they need us to tell them?
Because, honey, I saw the whole tutorial on what that is.
I mean, like, first of all, we already need to tell Sex and the City what sex is. Do they also need us to have lesson
crazy.
2 what kink
That's
is?
crazy to me that we even have to have a conversation about a show that was called Sex in the City.
We have to be like, but where's the sex?
Where
you were
is
called
it?
Sex in the City.
Sir, ma'am,
Why is,
I need y'all to step it up.
why is a blowjob scandalous?
I don't understand.
Like, why is it scandalous? Why is it scandalous?
Because your fragility,
why is it scandalous?
Parker, doesn't allow you to want to experience that kind of freeness.
Like, why is whatever the fuck married people want to do scandalous? They're grown,
right?
they're married, they're in their own house, they pay their bills.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want to do, whatever gets your freak on, do it. I don't care. I'm not involved. I do not have to be there.
Exactly.
I do not have to be there. I do not care. Like, remember the episode with the swing from Sex and the City? The closest thing we've gotten to anything like that is Carrie going on a first date with this guy and them drinking so much and stumbling outside of the bar and both of them throw up.
Yes. That's whack. That's whack.
Samantha, remember the time Samantha went through the having a girlfriend phase?
She just said My Heartstring, Viola Davis and How to Get Away with Murder. I loved that show. Towards the end, they got a little corny, but I love the way they kind of fixed it.
Let me tell you. In the beginning, I cannot do like shows that make me anxious. And I was like, this is so good. But I cannot watch it. It's like Queen Sugar. I had to stop watching Queen Sugar because Ralph Angel. You know Queen Sugar, right?
Yes. I actually, the last one I watched was when his wife was going into labor.
Oh, I did not even watch that far.
Oh.
I did not even watch that far.
Oh no.
I maybe stopped watching after season 2.
Oh wow.
Because Ralph Angel keeps breaking my heart. And he is like, I don't have a type. But when I do have a type, he is my type. Dark. That angular jaw. I imagine he is tall. I made him tall in my mind. Yeah. I might have actually checked his height online.
Stalker. You stalking?
I have a type, but he also like he's a really good actor, and he does the thing where he just like looks so vulnerable on screen, and so like raw and honest, and I'm just like, come to mama, baby, come to mama.
I know that's right. Angel said I loved How to Get Away with Murder, and I almost got away with it. I love investigation, discovery shows. Okay.
I love British crime dramas
Oh.
because like British police, most of them don't even really carry guns. So
Mhm.
there's like storytelling where like
Mhm.
American crime dramas will have freeze, 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 like a lot
Yeah.
of that, like action, action. British crime
Mhm.
dramas have like a lot of like storytelling.
Yes. I love what's the one that Idris Elba was in? That was good.
Luther,
Luther. Like the first like 3 episodes, the first 3 like
I
series.
I don't remember much about Luther, but I remember enjoying it.
It was good,
I
especially the
remember it
first
was
2
good.
seasons where that crazy girl was like
I don't
running.
remember any details, but I just remember it was good. And he had that coat, and sometimes he turned the collar up of the coat, and I'm just like,
Yes. Yes. They keep teasing me talking about he's gonna be the next Bond. I'm like, either make him the Bond person or stop talking about it. Because I'm tired of you teasing me and making me think that this man is going to actually be James Bond. Give me James Bond or stop talking about it.
I
You're playing with my
finally
feelings.
I finally watched the latest James Bond is not new anymore last week.
Oh,
I
okay.
finally watched it. But
Yes.
I wanted to tell you about this other show. It's called The Bold Type, and I started watching it. And
Oh.
I was like, that is closer to a Sex and the City reboot than Just Like
Oh.
That. So I'm like, how did I never hear about this before? I have
Mhm.
binge watched the whole season.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Every time you think it would like go into a cringy place,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't. It doesn't. There's
Mm.
a biracial black girl in there. They're all working. It's kind of like a mix between Sex and the City and
Mhm.
that America Ferrera show, Ugly Betty. Ugly Betty.
Ugly Betty. I loved Ugly Betty. That was
It's kind
so
of like
good.
Sex and the City meets
Mhm.
Ugly Betty and then elevated. So like
Mm.
there's this one young blonde girl who is sleeping with her boss. Like not even her
Mhm.
boss, she's sleeping with a board
Mhm.
member.
Oh,
And
wow.
and that's like a whole story like back and forth between the two of them.
Mhm.
And then there's the biracial girl who's living in her parents' apartment. Both of her parents are therapists.
Oh.
But then she meets this woman and
Oh.
she falls in love.
Oh.
And various things ensue, and they really
Okay,
ensue
you
in
gonna
front
have
of
to
our
hit me on the
eyes.
side and let me know where I can find this show.
It's on
It
well,
sounds good.
I saw it on Netflix.
On Netflix? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I don't know if it's on Netflix in the US, but it was on Netflix for me.
Mhm.
And then like the back and forth between her and the woman that she's
Mhm.
with, because previously she was with guys, and then the third friend never been with anybody ever in the beginning of the
Mhm.
series, and so like, and it's a magazine kind of like Cosmo, and so they
Oh.
write articles about different things. There's an episode where they go to a sex club.
What?
There's an episode, I'm gonna just say one word: pegging.
Okay. I'll
And
I'll
I'm like,
report back. I feel like I have to watch it and report back to my Bella Brigade.
let me
So
tell you,
I'm gonna take the hit for y'all, I do my
you
due
need to
diligence
watch it.
and my research, and then I'll come back and I'll report.
There's an episode about like, do couples watch porn together? It's that kind of stuff you would expect to see in Sex
Okay.
and the City.
And
Why
don't.
couldn't they give us a Sex and the City if some where like the couple, why did they have to make Miranda and Steve break up? Why couldn't Miranda and Steve start watching porn together to put the spice back in their life?
Exactly.
People
Things
people
like
get
that.
Yeah,
Let me
like
get back to the chat. So Lori said How to Get Away with Murder was one of the few shows that she watched. I love that show. I love that show. It got, like I said, a little corny in the middle, but I liked how they came together and tied it up. What else was people saying? I feel like I missed a whole lot of stuff.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Ralph Angel's making mistake every season. I want to be on his side, but he makes it so hard. I know. This season he messed up and like hooked up with that dude who we all knew was gonna get him into some F stuff.
It's
And
like, Ralph Angel, can you just
you know
not?
better. You
I'm
know
like,
better.
baby, you already went to jail. Like, you have
Yes.
like Ralph Angel, like from the seasons I saw, like you're such a good dad. Like you
Mm-hmm.
there for your child. Stop messing up so you can continue to be there for your child. These moments and worth shit.
Exactly. Um, Luther was the bomb. Yes, it was. I love that.
.com.
Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch was awesome too. Okay.
Yeah, I
Lots of
mean,
good people in Luther, good looking people in Luther. Yes, honey. Yes. Alice. Yes. Alice was a psycho on Luther. Kim for the win. Yes. That chick was butt effing crazy. Like the things she would do. And I was like, I think she's gonna get away with that. I think she's going to get away with that. Oh my God, that was that was really good. That was Lori. Lori, look, go watch it later. All right. We go do some research for the show. Report back.
let me tell y'all, if you want something steamy,
Yes.
that's the show you need to watch the whole time. I'm like,
Yes, honey.
this is the Sex and the City reboot we deserve.
This is the Sex and the City that we needed.
Let some young people come up with some new ideas, give us some fresh faces, because if they could have done so much, they could have normalized people being in their mid-50s, having their groove still, getting their
Exactly.
groove on, doing freaky
Listen,
shit.
I'm proof positive. It's still spicy, honey. It gets greater later.
Let me tell you something I have known in the Caribbean, not so much now because, but when there's a death, all the ladies end up in the kitchen. And they don't notice that the children are in the kitchen. And I used to prefer to just be there because, like, everything gets too loud. Plus, like, they actually need your help in the kitchen to make the coffee, carry the plates out and stuff like that. And that is where I learned it gets spicier when you get older.
Honey.
Because the older ladies would be like, honey, like one lady told me one time, I wasn't even in the kitchen this time, I was sitting outside during the week. I remember which week it was down the road, and this lady told me, let me tell you something, my girl. I was like 14 or 15. She told me, do not let those young boys manhandle you. When the boys are young, they're rough with you and they don't care if you have any pleasure. Don't let them manhandle you. When they get older, they start to learn how to caress you and take care of you and be concerned with your pleasure. But the young boys can do it too. So let me tell you, make sure you start early and make sure you tell the young boys to treat you well and caress you while you're still young.
Exactly.
And this lady was like in her 60s, and I was like, noted.
Honey, I learned so much from my older dolls.
I'm like,
those seasoned dolls tell you everything you need to know. Okay.
In the file, like this one guy was like, everybody at work, because age of consent here is 16, and he's like, everybody at work is talking about 16-year-olds, and am I missing out? I was like, honey, no, you're not missing out. You're not missing out. I'm like, they're talking about being with 16-year-olds because 16-year-olds let them do whatever they want. And I was like, you don't have that problem. Right. I was like, honey, you don't have that problem. I'm like, is there anything you've ever wanted to do and you haven't done except that one thing that you want to do that you haven't done?
Right.
everything else that you've wanted to do, you've done.
Right.
And I'm like, they bless you. I'm like, they want to be with 16-year-olds so they can get off on the power, and they
Right.
don't, like a 30-year-old will be like,
Are
are
you
you
kidding
done?
me?
That's
Get out of here with
it.
that.
Yeah. A 16-year-old won't say that. And I'm like, also
Mm,
they give the 16-year-olds things and money. So
mm.
anyways, I'm
All right.
telling you, those older ladies,
Yes, honey.
they were like, when it starts getting dry down there are things you can do. Now that is a conversation we could be seeing.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Listen, see, the show we are really missing are the grown women who have experienced, who have done things, who have lived, darling, lived. That's the show I want to see.
Like they have, like, remember the swing, remember
Mm-hmm.
the one moment that sticks for me in Sex and
Mm-hmm.
the City
Mm-hmm.
was the one guy who tasted bad.
Oh yeah, the funky sperm. The funky spunk. That's what she called it.
That's the episode. Like that episode was gross and freaky on so many levels.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
That's what it's
Okay,
missing,
that's
and it's
it.
missing and it's missing that because Samantha's character is not there.
Right. Right. And she had all of those types of experiences. So now it's like, well, who's going to do it? And I think that with that episode that you were talking about with Charlotte, like they're trying to make Charlotte's sex life a little bit more
It
exciting.
wasn't even in her mouth yet.
Oh.
Like she literally was on her knees
Uh-huh.
and he was fully dressed
Uh-huh.
and pulled it out,
Uh-huh.
and then her child like comes in and opens the door and she slams the door in the child's face.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. That's all we got. That is all we got. And I told you.
So she had a lot of work to do. All right. So I feel like we run the gamut. It's almost 3 hours and we didn't even get to like who 2022 done took out. So let's get to that. So we talked about these celebrities that have passed away. And I just feel like, and let me share the screen so we can see like the people. I just felt like, yo, what is going on? Oops, sorry. Hang on.
Look, you never know what's going on with people. And
Mm-hmm.
the other thing too that's happening is for the past 2 years, people have been putting off routine things. I know I've put off routine things.
Mm-hmm.
I've put off routine things because my doctor is far away and I have to take 2 buses to get there, and I don't want to take 2 buses to get there.
Right.
And so I have to like get a ride, but if you get a ride, you're in a car with someone, and so you know
Right.
and so when you put stuff off for a while, it goes from routine to critical, and it might all be over before you even realize. And the thing people don't realize, like, is not just about people who get COVID.
Right.
It's about COVID putting a strain on the medical system. So
Mm-hmm.
now then everything else that wouldn't normally kill you can now kill you because there's no doctors to take care of you.
Correct. So Louis Anderson, who was a stand-up comedian, TV star, and he also hosted Family Feud for a while. He died on the 21st due to complications from cancer at age 68. His last film was Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, Coming to America 2. That was his final film appearance. And then we had Meatloaf, who just passed away as well, January 20th, at the age of 74. He was a, lead singer for the band Meatloaf, and then also wrote a couple of songs as well. So I was like, wow, that was two back to back. Then
Mm-hmm.
we had this German actor, he died suddenly and unexpectedly, they said, but he was 93. I'm like, how are you sudden and unexpectedly dying at 93? I think,
But Betty White was sudden and unexpected too.
yes. This guy here, now I read about this, and his eyes are like gorgeous, by the way. He was 37. He died in a skiing accident. Remember, Sonny Bono died in a skiing accident as well.
Oh.
Remember that? A while, like several years ago. But I was like, ever since then, I have not been skiing at all because I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I'm not going ski. Now, this broke my heart. He's 73, Andre Leon Talley. Like,
Oh.
I considered him like the godfather of fashion.
Tell me
And
about it.
yeah, and he was, in my mind, like the most fabulous, the most generous, the most knowledgeable, and impacted that knowledge or imparted that knowledge to other people up and coming. And one of my good friends who also is in fashion and beauty, she said yes, he was absolutely as fabulous and as generous and as kind-hearted as he seemed. So I was really like heartwarmed to hear that, that my image of him in my head matched who he actually was. Lori said, Mo, you killing me. Oh, we got a question, Mo. She said, what women's shows do we suggest? I personally suggest Run the World. That's on either HBO Max or it's on Stars. I can't remember which one. I love that show. I would also say um if you like the 80s and the early 90s like music and genre, watch BMF. That show is so good. Watch the first season. It is bananas. It is so good. Mo, which ones you suggest?
The bold type.
The bow type. That's the one that we need to watch. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The bold type. I'm thinking. I think that's the only one I can remember right now.
Okay, right.
Because
Not
I tend to
only
watch more like sci-fi and like crime dramas.
okay. I'm gonna put it in my to watch list on Netflix. Hold please while I type this in. Do my research for y'all. I try to research for y'all.
Okay, and I'm gonna put Run the World up so I can figure out where I can watch it.
Yes. You're gonna like that one too. Raisha Webb. Oh my God. She is so funny. Yes. Run the World, BMF, the bow type. Definitely put those in. Also rest in peace, Yvette Mimieux. I didn't know who she was. And I don't think I've ever watched any of this. Hit Lady, Lady Boss. I don't remember any of these that she was in, but rest in peace to her. She passed away. Wavy Navy Pooh. He's a Miami rapper. He died at the age of 28 from a reported drive-by shooting.
Ooh.
I'm like, wow. And he was best known for his song M-I-M-A. I mean, M-I, good Lord, M-I-A-M-I, Miami. Murder is a major issue. That's what it stands for. And he died January 14th at the age of 28. I don't know who this person is either, but she starred in season 5 of 16 and Pregnant. She died at the age of 26. Um, oh man, too young. Too young. Her daughter is called Genevieve. And they call her Evie. And she also struggled with addiction and celebrated 1 year of sobriety last year in January. Dead Paris of the doo-wop group, the Five Satins, who sang In the Still of the Night. Now, I remember this song. My grandmother used to play this song. And Paris co-founded the group in his hometown of New Haven, Connecticut. Okay, New Haven, in 1954. So he passed away after a brief illness. He was 85. Rosalie Hawkins, who was a member of the musical group the Dixie Cups. I don't remember this song either. I mean, this group, but I remember the song Chapel of Love. Going to the Chapel of Love. My grandmother used to play that a lot as well. She died on January 11th from complications from surgery at 76. Clint Arliss, who was a contestant on season 11 of The Bachelorette, died on January 11th at the age of 34. Woo. Maria Ewing is a renowned opera singer and was the mother of Rebecca Hall. She passed away at the age of 71 on January 9th. Robert Durst, who was a real estate icon who was convicted of murdering his best friend to prevent her from telling authorities. She helped cover up his wife's killing. And I think that was chronicled. Yeah, it was chronicled in a true crime miniseries, The Jinx. He died in custody at the age of 78 while serving a life sentence. Bob Saget, who we all know from America's Funniest Home Videos. He died on January 9th at the age of 65. Dwayne Hickman, who I don't know, but people may know in the chat. He was a girl infatuated teen on the sitcom The Many Lives of Dobie Gillis. He played the title role. He also played in films like Captain Eddie, The Happy Years, and was in TV shows like The Lone Ranger, The Loretta Young Show, and The Bob Cummings Show. And he died from complications of Parkinson's disease. Michael Lang, who was a concert promoter and co-created the 1969 Woodstock Festival, died on January 8th, born in Brooklyn. He moved to Woodstock, New York, where he met Artie Comfield, and together they developed the idea of that festival. He died at 77. Marilyn Bergman was a songwriter who penned the lyrics for the iconic tunes The Way We Were, which was sung by Barbara Streisand, and The Windmills of Your Mind, who I guess she co-wrote that with her husband, Alan Bergman. She died on January 8th at the age of 93 of respiratory failure. Sidney Poitier, trailblazing actor, first Black man to win the Best Actor Oscar, died on January 7th. He was 94 years old. Calvin Simon, who was a pioneering member of the funk group Parliament Funkadelic died on January 6th at the age of 79. He was a West Virginia native who sang in the church choir for a radio broadcast prior to his relocation to New Jersey. Wrote several hits, and like I said, was a parliament, one of the founding members of that group with George Clinton. Peter Bogdanovich, who was the Oscar-nominated writer and director of iconic films like What's Up, Doc?, The Last Picture Show, Paper Moon, died January 6th of natural causes at the age of 82. We have Jessie D, who was a founding member of the R&B and hip hop group, the Force MDs, who also helped pave the way for the New Jack Swing, died on January 5th at the age of 57. Native of Staten Island, he founded the Force MDs with his nephews, Stevie D. Lundy and Antone TDC. Lord, how much I can't speak today. TCD in 81. Jay Wolpert was a producer and screenwriter known for his work on The Price is Right and Pirates of the Caribbean. The Curse of the Black Pearl, died January 3rd in Los Angeles after a battle with Alzheimer's. He was 79 and a Bronx native. Max Julian, who was in the 1973 blaxploitation film The Mac, died on New Year's Day at the age of 77. He was born in Washington. He also co-produced the 1973 blaxploitation film Cleopatra Jones. Just a footnote here. I was never allowed to watch these films, by the way. These blaxploitation films. My mother would never let me watch them. I don't know why, but she never let me watch these shows. So I have to, like, now at my age, like, go back and try to watch all of these shows that I couldn't watch before. Let me see. Who else?
There's more.
I think there's two more. Maybe not. Hang on. Nope, that's it.
Oh, there's
All
so
right,
many.
so yeah. So rest in peace to them. Lots of others, I'm sure, because 2022 is here with a vengeance. All right.
Yeah.
So before we end up, because we've been here for 3 hours, tell us a little bit about what's going on with Mo. What are you doing with the channel? Where can we find you? I put all of your stuff in the description box.
I saw that. I was like slouching in the chair, and the chair started rolling on its own. Oh my God.
Lord.
So when I started my YouTube channel in 2013, I just gotten my yoga certification, and I just really wanted to have, a companion to my yoga business. So, to kind of advertise my business, and for people who couldn't make it to class to have somewhere to go. That was a long time ago. It wasn't so easy to live stream. Let me tell you. I did it once. I did it once or twice. Anyways. So then the pandemic happened, and I was doing before the pandemic happened, I was starting to do more like lifestyle stuff, more vlogs, because people tend to think yoga teachers are like in a box, first and foremost. Sometimes you'll be like, you're a yoga teacher, but you're Black.
Oh my goodness.
At least then I was still super skinny, not quite double extra small, but extra small. So I had that going for me anyways. So people tend to think, all yoga teachers are vegan. Yoga teachers don't ever have any problems. So I used to do that on my channel. So I started doing some like vlog stuff to show people like what I eat and like just different things to show that I'm just a normal person. I'm just a person out there, living life, and what did I do? What did I do with the charger? I'm a person out there living life, just doing the best I can. So,
Right.
that's, yeah, you don't have to be super flexible. And, I shared a little bit about my illnesses and stuff, just so people know that they can do yoga too. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started sharing more like beauty stuff, which was, I didn't know anything about makeup. So I was like, let's learn about makeup together. Um, and so I got more into the beauty community and stuff. And then the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
happened, and I was like trying to get my channel monetized and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
throughout all of that, like what I really was most passionate about is like social justice issues, to talk about the things that affect us, especially as Black women. Like I was already doing like some menstrual hygiene type stuff on my
Yep.
channel, and just like
Mm-hmm.
to talk about the stuff that affects us, because
Mm-hmm.
so last year, y'all know, my whole everything didn't work. Body, mind, soul, everything wasn't working. So I took a break. And since I've come back, I've been trying to do more social justice type stuff. More, let's
Mm-hmm.
look at this media. Let's look at this portrayal of a Black person. Let's
Mm-hmm.
celebrate this thing of a Black person.
Right.
So I've been trying to think of what name to give my channel, because let's be real, I'm not doing yoga anymore.
Right.
And part of not doing yoga anymore is just like not having the space and the setup to do that kind of
Mm-hmm.
content. But also, that kind of content does not get the numbers. I'm sure even with Vlogmas didn't get numbers,
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
across the board, different, every niche was saying Vlogmas didn't get numbers.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of doing the content I'm passionate about, and doing the content that gets the numbers. And let me tell you, the content that gets the numbers is roasting celebrities.
And they do some messed up stuff. So it's like the fodder just keeps rolling
Yeah.
in. Like,
And then what we can do is we can take something that happens in the
mhm,
celebrity context,
mhm.
like Chris North taking advantage of young women, and then we
That's
can
crazy.
extrapolate that to, you know yeah, it happened there in Hollywood, removed from you. But watch out to see if it happens in your workplace too,
Mhm.
So that's what really I'm focused on. What did I do last week? Last week I talked about for example, last week I talked about um when you call out a white person for doing something and they
Right.
hold up as if like a shield, but I'm a woman, I suffer too. But I'm LGBTQIA, I suffer too. And then
Mhm,
they use whatever that is to say you're anti women, you hate women, you hate this, you hate that, but they haven't
mhm.
addressed the harm that they have done to you. So like that's what I talked about last
Right.
week.
Okay.
And like this week I my next like big video is gonna talk about like how those dynamics play out in organizations. Because I'm sure you've had to go to those trainings and sit in a
Mhm.
room with the white people and they're like, something was tickling my foot. Something was
Uh-oh.
tickling my foot and I thought it was a bug. But I think it was the edge of my dust ruffle from my bed, like blowing in the air
With the
conditioner.
air conditioning.
Yeah, like what is
Okay.
tickling my foot? So like I'm sure you've had to be in those trainings and they're like, tell
Mhm.
us what affects you, and you're like, I don't like when these white women over here touch my hair. And they're like, Bella, why would you be so mean to me? I just wanted to touch your hair.
Mhm.
But situations like that. So I've been like doing my research and putting together, and like that's what I'm really doing on my channel. But we have to have some good times.
Yeah.
We're going to review a little skincare here and there,
Yes.
especially for my fragrance free folks. Like
Yeah.
that's social justice. Those of us who need our stuff fragrance free need
Mhm.
somebody to review the fragrance free stuff, because there's not a lot of fragrance free stuff. And of
Exactly.
course, I'm gonna talk about my shows. If I read a book, I might review it and stuff like that. And then every Tuesday, I'm talking about 4400, which is that show I told you about with all the Black
Mhm.
people. And every
Mhm.
Friday, I do hot topics. but not so much like pop culture so much, but also like sometimes pop culture, because sometimes like those celebrities just be doing the most. Like Friday we talked about Novak Djokovic, the tennis player.
Yes.
Who got deported from Australia. Especially after he'd said Naomi Osaka needed to follow the rules. She needed to do the interview, no matter what, do the interview, because it's the rules, it's your job, and you don't want to follow the rules, dude. So that's what's going on with my channel,
I
and
like that.
Yeah.
And so, guys, she will be on. We're going to be doing this like once a month.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about, everything. As you can see, we talk about everything. But before I let you guys go, I just want to say tomorrow I am doing on Mondays We McGrath. And people asked me to do another like deep dive into my palettes, but what are my favorite shades in each of the palettes? So I'm going to create a look with my favorite shades in the palette, like what I bought the palette for, what are my favorite shades in the palette, and then doing that look. So that series kicks off tomorrow. So you're going to see it with Mothership #1, Subliminal, what are my favorite shades. Is that subliminal? Hold, please. I'm like, is this the right palette? Like, make sure you're talking about the right palette, Shannon.
Look, I can barely remember the name of the shows I've been watching.
Listen, it's always something, right?
I don't know if it was my medication or if it's just like the illnesses, but my memory is gone. Gone.
Look at me. I kicked myself off the doggone thing. Okay. So I was right. It is Subliminal. Bam. Wait. There you go. Can you guys see it? Subliminal. So that's the one that I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow. All of my favorite shades, and I'm putting them all on my eyeballs. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about that series because I get to, again, reuse stuff that I already have and remix it and do it a little differently each and every time. So that's coming up tomorrow. Wednesday, I have another recorded video. And then Saturday, I have yet another video. However, what I'm also, and sorry, I forgot, on Thursdays, honey, Bella After Dark.
While I'm asleep. Can you see my eyes getting
Well, you can get after dark when you wake up.
You see me falling asleep.
I know. We're going to do a special thing for Brooklyn because it's her birthday. So we'll be, doing that. I'm going to give her another little cupcake or bone or something cute that she can eat while we talk the talk on Thursday. And then Saturday, for my members only, I'm going to be doing my very first my very first for this year, members only live. It's going to be also like a membership drive. So I'm going to have people like bring other people to it. And it's going to be actually off YouTube. So it's not going to be monetized. I'm going to post it up. And I'm also going to post it in my Instagram. So the people who are on my Instagram, the people who are in my membership, and you are free to invite other people who may not be exposed to my channel to come in. It's a membership drive. I'm going to be giving away stuff. I'm going to be giving away some cash money, cash money. And we're also going to be playing games and singing songs. So stay tuned. That's coming up on Saturday. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Sounds like it.
I actually did a members only live for somebody else's channel, and we played games, and I had such a good time. I was like, the only thing missing is me getting up and dancing to like music. So that's what we're going to have on my members only live, because it's going to be off YouTube. It's going to be on a Zoom, so we can play music, we can have fun, and win some shmoney and some swag, maybe some Bella gear, get BELLAfied, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's the week in review. And then we're going to be back here on Sunday for another Sunday Sips with your girl.
Yay!
Yay! That's the week in review. All right, check. You yawning. I'm tired. We've been on for 3+ hours. And all y'all in here,
it is 11:22.
Lord, I'm going.
I'm an hour ahead of you.
Yeah, because I looked at mine. I was like, it's 10:22.
The last time I checked the clock, it was 10 o'clock.
I need to get in the bed.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So bye, y'all. Y'all been outside. We love y'all.
Bye.
Peace